Welcome to the Uncultured Opinions podcast. This is episode 6. Actually, we're not numbering this episode. And on my left is Ethan.
It's
on
weird,
my right
yeah.
is Sam.
Because this is
And
6, but we're recording it.
Special edition.
Yeah, y'all get 2 episodes this week. Y'all get 2 episodes this week. I guess that makes up for the fact that we will not be recording an episode next week. That is our week off.
Of course it makes up for the fact
Merry
that's why we're
Chrysler.
doing 2 this week.
Exactly.
Mary Chrysler.
I hate that. No, this is the Thanksgiving episode, not the Christmas episode.
Thanksgiving episode. I hope you guys are enjoying. You had the podcast on in your living room, on the TV while
Probably.
everyone's enjoying
Hey,
their,
at your family
dinner.
party? Why not?
Yeah,
this is
just
definitely family
Listen to us
appropriate.
talk about Star Wars for 2 hours.
Wait, that's what we're talking about?
Star Wars episode.
I thought we were talking about the Spider-Man Thanksgiving movie.
That's copyrighted. We 100% just got copyright
God
strikes
damn.
by George Lucas.
We made no money.
It's
at
true.
Yeah, true. I thought we were talking about Spider-Man Thanksgiving movie.
Spider-Man is not a Thanksgiving
I
movie.
want to, but
We've
y'all
talked
won't
about
let
it
me.
before. Did we talk about it on the podcast, or was
Yeah,
it
we
just in the
talked about it.
conversation?
Well,
It's probably
I
about that
couldn't.
multiple times.
I
in the
couldn't remember
podcast.
if we did or not.
But yeah, back to Star Wars.
So what else? Are we going over every Star Wars movie
We're
and
gonna go
TV
over
shows?
pretty much
What are we
going-
not doing?
every Star
Is there
Wars
anything
up
we're not doing?
until-
I will tell you the itinerary, guys. Thanks for asking, even though you know it already.
I
Thank
don't know it because
Actually,
I
we got.
thought you were just trying to do like a segue to like.
Okay, first off, if I was trying to do a segue and you cut it off like that, then fuck you, because that's rude as hell. If I was trying to create a segue and you just totally interrupted and ruined
Brent
it.
thinks
But
he's a
no, I
shit now.
legitimately did not know which direction we were going.
You can veto it. My idea was
Shouldn't we have this conversation beforehand?
we had too
did
many.
have it
We had too
beforehand.
many
I don't know why you guys are
conversations
bringing it back
beforehand.
up again.
We are doing 4 through 6, 1 through 3, 7 and 8.
And the
The
spin,
Mandalorian spoiler section.
oh, are
And
we
the
not?
spin-off.
Are
We
we
can
not? Are we
mention
not
Oh
doing?
yeah, Rogue One and then Solo.
So
I
we're
haven't
doing a
seen
Star
Solo,
Wars
but y'all
story.
can
Solo's fantastic, but
We're doing 7, 8, and then spin-offs, and then the Mandalorian spoiler section.
so
Okay.
are we doing them in order that they were
Came out.
released or
Yes.
chronological?
Order they were released, but
For the spin-offs,
like trilogies at a time.
yeah, for
And
the
then we'll do a
spin-offs,
spin-offs in
it's-
their own little group.
For the
Okay,
spin-offs, it's
gotcha.
Rogue One
That makes
and
sense.
Solo.
I understand.
So we're gonna start with the OGs, then the prequels, then the sequels, then the
I
spin-offs.
know Sam's got
and
some
then
hot
TV
takes on
show.
the OGs.
Yeah.
I have hot takes in literally the whole entire series.
So housekeeping, real quick. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving.
It's not Thanksgiving, but Happy Thanksgiving.
Well, it's Thanksgiving.
We are-
When literally anyone else hears this, it'll be either on Thanksgiving Day or afterwards.
As a podcast, we are thankful for our listeners.
Yeah,
we are very thankful for our
We are
listeners.
thankful for the spike of 12 viewers
Why would you?
on last
Dude,
episode.
no, you
Dude,
gotta
they
lie.
don't even know
You
the
gotta
numbers.
lie.
It's 1,200
Yeah,
viewers.
Oh,
exactly.
I forgot
Exactly.
the decimal.
It's okay.
That's not a decimal.
okay,
a decimal
Brandon.
would still make it 12.
It's
It
okay.
would be 1.2.
You barely
Yeah,
passed.
that's true. A decimal would make it less.
Barely passed math. It's okay.
Dude, every math class, I would sit there and I would just either be on my Switch or I'd read comic books or
I
sleep.
forget how young you are. I mean, like,
Yeah, like having a switch. And
having a Switch in high school is
That'd be
nuts to
nuts.
me.
It got to the
Like, I'm not even that much older than you, but like that feels like high school feels so far away for me, because like the Switch came out like my 3rd semester, I think, of college, and you're on. How old are you?
19. I just turned
and
19.
you played it.
Oh,
in
you
high
just
school.
turned 19.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a little more sense because
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to turn 22, so that makes a little more sense. I didn't realize I was that much older than you.
No, but the math class thing got to the point where like he stopped caring, and like he would walk over and he'd
Who's
be
he?
like, my
God?
math teacher.
Oh.
My math teacher. He would stop caring. He'd walk over. He's like, "What are you playing?" And I would tell him, "You're like, oh, that's cool." Or if I'm reading a comic, there's one time I was reading the Infinity Gauntlet, and he walked over and he was like,
What's
"Hey,"
that?
he's like, "Hey, is that gonna tie into the new Avengers movie?" I was like, "Yeah," and we had a 20-minute conversation of us talking about like comics and stuff. And then after graduation, he messaged me on Twitter
That's
There's-
kind of weird.
a few times. And
A few times, more than once.
I mean, he's cool. I don't mind it. But there's one time where
Go down in the DMs. Go
there's
down
one time
in
he
the
messaged
DMs.
me. He was like, "Hey, so what's a good comic shop to like go buy comics to gear up for the movie? And what do you recommend?"
What'd you tell him?
I told him Comic Book World, and then I told him like Infinity Gauntlet, maybe the Infinity War storyline, but that's kind of like.
What's that
because
comic shop that's behind St. Matthews?
I don't think I've been to that one.
It's like like, you know where Best Buy is?
Yeah.
Like, it's behind the corner. It's like tiny.
Oh, I've never been there, but I've seen it.
It's very small, and like 9 times out of 10, if you go in there, you're gonna be the only customer in there. But like, it's
Yeah.
super cool.
And then
Like they always have some sort of shit playing in there, like some kind of movie or something. But like it's actually pretty dope. They've got a good chunk of well, my favorite part, they have a bunch of like you can sell them your like prints that you make. Like if you're an artist, you can sell them your prints and they will sell them in the store. I don't know if they sell them for you or they buy them from you and keep the money. Either way, but you can they sell like legitimate fan art, which is actually pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Nice catch, Sam.
That's very cool.
Sam just about dropped his phone.
I
think this is the first time.
Every podcast.
Every
I drop my
podcast you
phone.
drop it, but you caught it that time.
I
So
did. Usually doesn't make a noise though. I haven't like noticed.
you haven't noticed it. I didn't notice the me smacking the desk last one.
Yeah, it was pretty obnoxious.
The audio might be wonky on this episode, so leave a comment on our socials.
Why would they be wonky on this one? I thought we were solving the issue. We fixed it.
Yeah, Brent,
hope
didn't you
so.
solve the fact that you're not recording through your headset mic?
We had 20 minutes of like
Brent
not
trying to figure out
recording.
why the hell it wasn't working.
yeah, and then it turns out I had the wrong channel selected, and it was going through my headset mic and not the audio interface. I'm an audio engineer, guys.
Are you?
No,
Yeah,
not at all.
He makes some music.
You do make music. Have you plugged your music yet?
I don't make music, but I heard we might get sponsored by B Rent.
Shut
Oh,
up.
is he paying for a sponsor? That'd be lit.
Actually, yeah.
Dude, B
If you-
Rent's been hitting me up in the DMs.
You can't plug him yet until we get that sponsorship
Yeah,
money.
we're not going to yet.
So we
until-
get that
until-
sponsorship
until
money.
B Rent sponsors us.
Just bleep that out.
Yeah,
so
bleep out
no
where
one
it
knows
says
who we're
B
talking
Rent.
about.
So they don't know who we're talking about. He's got to know we're serious.
So I heard that is sponsoring us today.
No, it's not today because he hasn't paid us. Why would you bleep it out after he's
No,
sponsoring us
He's trying to bleep it out while talking.
while talking?
I heard that sponsoring us today.
Who?
Eh.
What?
But-
So, do we have? We don't have any sponsors this week. We have
No.
we have some in the works. We're working with some. We've got two. I've got two companies I'm talking to. I don't know if I told you guys about the second one, but we can talk
No,
about that later.
you just told me about one, but
Yeah.
we probably shouldn't talk about it yet.
No, but we got some in the works. Like we're
Hey,
getting up
you
there.
never told
we're
me
getting up there.
about that.
We're gonna be
Which
sponsored
one?
by
No, I told you about the other. It was in the group chat. You probably just don't listen
is
because you went to
sponsored by
first shift.
Lucasfilms.
Yeah, Lucasfilms is actually sponsoring this podcast.
So we cannot talk crap about the re-releases of Star
No, I have
Wars.
100% shit on the re-releases because I don't.
I'm gonna shit on the whole entire franchise.
And real quick before we start, let's thank our Patreons. Darren.
They're patrons,
Thank you.
dude.
Patron, we just established this
let's
last
thank our
week.
patrons, Darren, and our anonymous that we're calling Joe.
What you changed his
Bro, I
name?
thought his name was Chad.
No, it's not. Why can't he just be the anonymous patron?
I like.
Why can't he just be? Who, by the
What is
way,
it?
the one that's
No,
Because
it's
I want
John.
people to ask who Joe
It's like a
is.
John Doe.
Oh, who's Joe? No, that's not the. Oh, it is Joe. Never mind.
Who's Joe?
Who's Joe? You gotta say
That's who Joe is.
Okay, boomer.
You gotta say the line if you're gonna laugh. But it's the moment's passed. You ruined
Joe
it.
Mama.
It's too late. Dude, that meme. Dude, Sam's over here dying, and that meme
It
died.
brings me back to the one point, like, I had someone.
Dude, they got me.
I had someone over email, and someone literally just ruined it. Like, it was one of the most
Yeah.
disappointing things
Yeah.
ever in my life. I had a boomer set up, and they were falling for it. Just didn't
You
get
had an
through.
okay boomer set up.
Nah, I'm not.
I hate that meme so much. It now it's like for the first couple of
Okay,
days
boomer.
it was nice,
Brent, you
but
literally
it got
use
such
boomer so often.
cringe status so hard.
Dude, it's kind of funny.
I don't
cracks
use
me
Zoomer.
up.
I
It's
use
pretty good.
Zoomer. I like calling myself a Zoomer. That's funny.
Gen Z.
Yeah, but you don't zoom in anything.
no, he's Gen
Dang it,
Z.
the only
though.
thing you
I
just-
vibe.
He's
Is,
a
oh,
viber.
we're in the vibe zone. Is
We
this
are
the
in
vibe zone?
vibe zone.
We're in the
This is now
vibe
the
zone
vibe
right now. I
zone.
don't know if we ever established that, but the stew has been reestablished as the
I am
vibe
vibing,
zone.
dude.
Dude,
So welcome back to the vibe zone.
Darren made me so mad. He calls his stew the vibe zone, and I was
Oh
like,
wait, hold up. He stole our name?
yeah.
Dude,
Dude, that's
stop.
not cool.
He said
Hey,
he
guys.
came up with it first.
Dude, he's such a liar.
We can't talk a bunch of trash about him because he is a patron.
He's one of the two patrons we have. So we can't. I don't know.
But Darren, your name sucks for the stew.
Dude, just leave it to stew. We're the vibe zone. You can have the vibe zone back
You can't compete
when we
with the
move
vibe
out
zone.
to a new location and it will become the vibe zone 2.0. But until then, we are the
Star
vibe zone.
Wars.
No. You didn't let me finish my
Oh,
thought.
Okay, sorry.
It's over now.
Are we Star Wars or are we the vibe zone?
Yeah, we are the vibe. No, we are in the vibe zone recording the Star Wars podcast.
You know,
Okay.
guys, I think the real Star Wars were the friends we made along the way.
What?
That's one of the worst things
That doesn't.
I've
I
ever
don't.
heard in my life.
Are you talking about the friends you?
Because, like, we're not even friends. So
Yeah, we just kind of do this together. Like me and Sam hang out.
Yeah,
Inside
we
of
hang out
work.
a lot now.
Dude, okay, I'm really trying.
Are you? Because like we went to Old Chicago last night, and someone had an
guys,
invite.
guys, I'll be Old Chicago every
Yeah,
Friday.
she's like,
I don't
yeah,
know
I'll
what you're
show
talking
up.
about. Why
I'll
would I
show
ever
up.
miss?
Yeah. And then
Even
who?
that Brent every time we go to
Who
Old
wasn't there?
Chicago.
Do you know how dead Old Chicago was? You know how we usually have to get like a big table?
Dude,
We didn't even fill a booth up. That's how dead it was.
that's true.
Didn't even fill a booth.
Noah didn't pick me up.
No, it wasn't there.
Did you ask him to?
Yeah.
He wasn't even there.
You're such a liar. You definitely did
No,
not
we-
say,
we-
"Hey, I want to get out of bed at 12 o'clock at night and go to the Old Chicago."
No, we
Especially,
talked about it. We
There's
definitely
no way
talked
because
about it.
every time you go to Old Chicago, you complain about having to be at Old Chicago.
No, I even told you like.
I feel like you like. You
No,
like,
but now he's like, oh, I get to go home and sleep,
Yeah, they're like
and then
I
I
get to
can
go
come back
home
to
and
Old
vibe.
Chicago.
Like I don't really mind that.
get to go home and vibe. You're
Everything Brent does is vibe.
His vibe.
That's all I do.
Like,
is
Brent's
vibe.
sleeping.
Every
I'm
time he
vibing.
gets every time he gets text message, yo, what are you doing? Just
I'm
vibing.
just vibing.
Just vibing.
That's what I do. Dude, my girlfriend won't let me buy a giant Snorlax.
I thought you said she wasn't gonna let you vibe.
No, she won't let me vibe on the giant Snorlax
Well,
I
okay,
respect
Brent,
her.
your room is tiny. Where the hell would you put it?
in her apartment.
What? Like it's for her?
Yeah, and then when
How
I
much?
bought
Hold up. How
why-
much is it?
$45.
Oh,
That's
not-
it?
That's not.
Then it's
dude,
not
wait,
that big.
How big
There's
is
no
a
way
giant
it's that big.
Snorlax?
Because when you were saying giant Snorlax, I thought you were talking about like the $500 beanie baggy.
Yeah, I'm
beanie,
thinking like the
beanie-
ones.
not beanie bag.
I'm thinking
No,
like
bean
the
bag
picture
shaped.
showed a girl just like laying
I'm
on
thinking
That's
of the
100% fake.
Yeah, I'm
For
thinking of like the ones
$45,
you can get at.
absolutely
Nah, dude,
not.
Wish ads are always real.
They're never real. Are you shitting me?
You're gonna ship it. It's gonna be like a tiny Snorlax.
Or it's
It's
gonna
like
be
not
it's
gonna be able to block the road.
It's gonna be just the thing and with none of the padding inside of it.
True.
Did you read reviews for it?
No, I didn't buy it.
Okay, but you didn't even. So you were going to buy it, and your girlfriend told you no. But
But if it's for your girlfriend, why are you even telling her?
yeah, why are you even telling her?
I wasn't seriously gonna buy it. It's like I think y'all were reading into the meme that hard.
I don't think it was a meme. I'm
Oh, I
just.
thought it was legit. Like
I thought it was legit.
I
'Cause, like
want-
that
I
sounds like
recently you
something
guys
you would
broke up.
buy.
I want it, but like I don't know if I want to pay $45 for it.
$45 is cheap for one that's claiming to be as big as it is.
do you have
So I
$45 to spend on Snorlax?
Probably not, because he just got paid, so it's probably all gone.
No, I actually saved a lot of money this check.
He said, "I got $10 left, y'all. Saved a
He said,
ton of
"Dude,
money.
I
I
got
was able to go buy
I
6
got enough
cans
to
of soup."
eat. I got enough to eat this week. Let's go.
He's like, that's
He's
true.
like,
Sorry.
big baller. I got food.
He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm not broke. I got 6 cans of soup.
No,
We're eating this week.
10. And I was
Oh,
saving,
my bad.
I'm saving
It's on
money
that
for
10
Black
for
Friday.
that
dude.
10 for 10, dude.
But I also bought a couple. Got my Cal Kestis figures, Grookey plush. Like, I got a Cal Kestis pop, and a Black
Dude, I
Series
got the,
figure,
I got
the
the-
Mandalorian pop.
Wait, what? Oh,
I'm trying to get my mom to buy me the 19-inch Batman.
I want it.
Dude,
but
it's
I didn't pay
$100.
for it.
oh.
My mom's like, I'm not buying you that. She's like, I know how much you love those things. She's like, I'm not getting it for you for Christmas. I'm like,
It's
Mom.
$100. Like
I mean, it's this
retail.
tall. Yeah, retail. So like, you know the 10-inch
Oh,
ones? You know that
wait,
10-inch.
is it a pop?
Yeah, you know that 10-inch Squirtle that I have. So you know there's like the regular.
Yeah,
what?
I know the 10-inch one.
And then there's the 10-inch ones.
Yeah.
This is 19, so almost double that. It's $100. It's massive.
I was so close to buying.
It's 100 there's a- there's a
But it's not a Target exclusive like the rest of
The
them, is
10
it?
inch. Brent,
I
do you
don't
not
think
have
so.
a big?
Because I thought I saw it was.
No,
I,
I was
I
so
thought I
close to-
saw it was
Because the 10 inch
FYE.
is the step up from those, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Okay.
there's a 6 inch.
inch.
There's
and
6
then
inch.
10
What are these?
Like 4 point.
Okay, so
No, I
it's
think they're
6
3.5.
inch. 6
These are-
inches
these are
like
3.5.
6 inches is what like Reinhardt and Diva are, right?
Yes. Yes.
Actually,
Okay.
I have a couple 6 inches. They're just not at this house.
It's like
right
what
now.
Reinhardt and Diva are, right? So
I
you
have-
have to-
yeah.
Okay.
I've got a couple. I've got Hulkbuster.
So you're saying 10 inches?
I have Hulk busting out of Hulkbuster, Diva, like carbon fiber.
You have the
Diva.
Hulk busting out of Hulkbuster?
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't find that one anywhere. I just have the
It was
regular
like GameStop, I
Hulkbuster.
snagged it. Dude.
I just have the regular Hulkbuster, and then I have the Diamond. It was probably my favorite one, the Diamond Series Baymax 6 inch.
That's
It's
dope.
pretty dope.
I have the
And
carbon
then
fiber Diva.
I was
the
able to
Reinhardt, the headless, like the helmetless Reinhardt, and then I have Winston.
and I was able to
Yeah, I
snag
have all
the
those. Well, I don't have a helmetless
Spider
Reinhardt,
Hulk's
but-
pretty dope too. Spider Hulk
I
is
want that one.
that one's dope. And like I was talking to my boss about it back when I was working at Walmart. Well, when I was at Walmart full time, and he's also really big into collecting. And he texted me a couple days later, and he's like, "Hey, you working?" And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" And he didn't respond. And he showed up like an hour later, and he was like, "Hey, I knew you were looking for this, so I picked it up for you." And he picked it up. I thought it was pretty dope.
That's dope.
It's pretty cool. All right, and we're back.
We
Can I
never
say-
left.
It's true. I was actually technically we left, but the for a brief period of time, but people listening don't know that.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah,
They
so
would
why are
never-
you gonna
but
mention
They
know
it?
what?
never would have known.
that's what I'm saying though. But
Until
like,
you
you ever
just
watch
mention
like,
the
you ever
fact
watching
that
like a
we took a
YouTube
break.
video and you see that,
Mm.
and they're like, we'll be like, we'll
Yeah,
be
they
right
edit.
back, and then they edit it, and it's like a second later, and like, all right, we're back. I'm like, that was not necessary. But then again, I did it
Yeah, I was
because
all,
I've been structured that should happen.
I'm decent at editing audio. Like I'm not good, but
Yeah.
I'm decent. But like it's always really cool when I edit it. To
I'm
a
just
way
kidding.
where
That first podcast was the only one where you cut a bunch of stuff,
Yeah.
and I honestly like I remember I texted you,
it's
and I was
cool
like, I
because
thought you were gonna cut something. I really couldn't tell.
Yeah,
So like, it was actually pretty good. It's pretty
really
smooth.
cool when like you know something's supposed to be there and you hear it and you don't hear any trace of it being there.
Yeah, no, you definitely fooled me because I thought you did. I thought you forgot to edit it because I forgot we had like a bathroom break or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're
I'm not
pretty
really
decent.
good at it, but I've been doing it for years, trying to do.
That's kind of
YouTube.
sad if you're not good at it and you've been doing it for
Well,
years.
I'm also like self-doubting. Like I don't like saying I'm good at stuff.
You're also peer doubting too.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
It's okay. So,
So-
Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars.
What time, how far in are we?
I don't like Star
Bro.
Wars.
Fuck
I'm
off.
kidding.
Well, let's talk about that.
I've been getting into Star Wars heavy.
We get into the OG trilogy.
OG trilogy, episode 4, A New Hope.
Let's just talk about
Let's just
4,
read the
5,
script off.
4, 5, and 6.
4, 5, and 6.
They good.
Thought who watched A New Hope recently?
That's probably the most recent.
Did you watch
person.
it like on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Okay, so I watched it on Disney Plus.
McClunky.
It's 12.
It was like
That's
McClung-
12
Is that what he
as
said?
well. Yeah, it was weird. That added scene. Yeah, so if you haven't watched A New Hope, I'm sure if you're probably listening to this, you probably care about this, but you've probably seen A New Hope. Probably most people haven't rewatched it on Disney Plus yet.
Mhm.
They added they yet again edited the Greedo and Han scene.
And
they added
so
more.
infamous for like Han Trafford. Like who cares? It's
But
like,
now in
they
this
egg
one,
it on so much by
Greedo
editing
shoots
it.
first, but he misses. But then he yells something.
Mm-hmm.
Just leave it alone. Leave it the fuck alone. Like
I don't really get the
I don't
point in
mind
changing it.
re-editing a movie if it's like over time to add stuff. Not add anything. But you know what I mean?
Just like make it better.
like,
Like,
touch-
to keep
Weird, 'cause
up with the
that audio,
times.
That audio segment sounded more high quality.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you're gonna edit it, at least dumb the quality down to the rest of the movie. Like it just frustrates me because like I don't know.
I don't know how to give an audio representation of it. It was more of like, alright, we need to get the Star Destroyer. McClunky! Like,
Actually, you sounded exactly like a stormtrooper, like right there. Like that was actually pretty dope. Like not gonna lie. But yeah, it was weird. He yelled something and then he shot clearly Greedo shot first in this one, but he missed. So then Han shot him. But I was like, why put that in there? Like I don't understand. It didn't add anything.
yeah.
It added. I mean, it added the scene, but it didn't add anything.
People were saying that apparently there's like knowledge of what that word means in Greedo's language, and it was meaning something. I don't remember what it was.
Okay, if it's
but-
not common knowledge though, it doesn't add anything to
Exactly.
to the movie. And honestly, you really shouldn't be adding stuff to an old movie unless it's a full out remake. Don't add shit.
Yeah, I don't get.
I don't understand.
George
agree.
Lucas'
No, like-
obsession with
Especially with
editing
how-
Yeah,
movies.
what's his obsession with editing shit? Like leave it alone.
Especially
If
with how
people
big
liked
the
it, leave
original
it
series
the
is.
fuck
Like,
alone.
why change it so much?
Yeah,
Now-
it's like when artists like they put now like on streaming services you can change whatever you want. So it's like they'll make an album, put it up there, and it's like wasn't
hate
Young,
when they do that.
Young Thug did it
Young
recently.
Thug
Yeah.
added a Machine Gun Kelly verse to one
Yeah.
of his songs.
So now that version of the song is pretty much gone.
I'm like, Jesus is King. So like Jesus.
I mean,
King's
that's a garbage album anyway.
Because they like
Whoa.
they kind of just remixed and remastered some things.
Mhm.
So like that's not the biggest
Yeah.
complaint. It's more like what Young Thug did, like completely just adding a verse.
Yeah, it's like,
And like I guess I kind of get if someone's late to getting you a verse. I
Yeah.
guess that's kind of nice. Like, but it's like also like Machine
Wait,
Gun
did they
Kelly.
not record it at the
trash.
same time?
No,
Did
you
you
don't.
just record it on
you
your own and
your-
send it to him?
Yeah, that's how all music's made now.
It's fucking wild.
Did-
For the most part, you're not recording in the same studio.
I feel like you
unless
can't-
you're really close. Like ASAP and Tyler the Creator probably record in the same studio because they're like
I feel
good
like you
friends.
can't-
or like
I feel like it
like-
wouldn't flow as good that way.
like
It depends. Or like if
when
you
Eminem collabs
So
with people
hold
when
up,
they're
are
under
you
like
telling
Aftermath.
me? Are you telling me
depends
that
on how
the
Posty
verse
and
goes.
Ozzy weren't in the same studio?
I mean, they could have been. I don't
I'd say
know.
that one they probably were, just because both of them spoke out and they really enjoyed working together. So I would
Then they
think
might have
that
been
one
in the
they
same
probably
room.
were, because Ozzy said
like-
Ozzy said it was his favorite collaboration since he collaborated with Black Sabbath.
Then
So
they
I
definitely
think
could have
that
been in the
one
same
it
room.
probably was.
But like, so you can
so
tell.
Meek Mill wasn't in the same room as Posty when they did that
There's
collaboration.
a good chance he wasn't.
That's probably good for
there's a good
Posty because I
chance he
hate
wasn't.
Meek Mill. Meek Mill's absolute
And then
garbage.
so that's where the big drama was with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B was on Motorsport, the Migos song. It's Migos, and then it's Cardi B, because, like, obviously she's got a thing with Offset. And then Quavo and Nicki Minaj are really close.
My brother's obsessed.
So the
Did you
whole
see,
thing...
what was it, Iggy Azalea? I think Iggy Azalea's house got broken into.
I don't care about Iggy
It got
Azalea.
but it was like burglared by, who was it? That rapper. Playboy Cardi, maybe? I don't know. I saw some shit online. It was probably some... It looked like he robbed her or something. I don't know. He walked in there with someone and they stole some shit. Something.
It's whoever she's dating, probably.
I don't know. She probably deserved it. I mean, Iggy Azalea's fucking stupid.
Dude, I saw a tweet yesterday that was completely stupid. It was like, Iggy Azalea's new album's bad. She needs to go back. Need to go to the porn industry. And I was like...
Did she do porn?
No.
No, he just said he needs to take her talent to the industry. I'm like... Why? Just because her music's bad, why is that like her next alternative?
I mean, she doesn't have to do anything, but she's definitely shouldn't be in the music industry.
I disagree. I don't think she's bad.
You just said you didn't like her. Literally, like,
I know.
30 seconds
I
ago.
split feelings. She's not the best. She's not a good rapper, but some of her music bops.
Black Widow's not a terrible song, but
Some of her new stuff's not bad.
I forget Black Widow's her.
She has
Black
a new
Widow
song,
goes
and I
good.
forget what it is.
You know,
Sally
you know what
Walker.
version's really good of Black Widow? The heavy metal version of Black
Dude,
Widow.
I
oh
swear
my
to God.
god!
If you bring
Dude,
up,
I hate being,
dude, bro, all
I
Ethan
hate
does
being
is
in
go.
the car with Ethan so much.
Dude,
'cause
you're
all
riding
you-
with me to the movie theaters after
Oh,
this.
you like Rap God? You like Rap God? Well,
You'll
have
like
you heard
this.
the
You
heavy
like,
metal?
you like this
lyrics of Rap
screamo
God?
version, dude. It's so good.
That's
it's so
No,
good.
okay,
It
stop,
vibes.
dude.
That's
Stop,
literally
dude.
what he did the
vibes.
first
You can't
time that
remix
I
one of the
went in
best
car.
rap songs ever and be like, oh, it's better. And I'm
I didn't
like,
say it was
no.
better. Hold on. I never said it was
Okay,
better.
but it's trash. Why
I
are you even
never
trying
said
to
it
do
was better.
This is why heavy metal is one of the worst genres of music I'll ever
Oh, are
be
you
proud of.
kidding me?
I agree.
Bro,
Are
how
you
you gonna
kidding me?
remix- how
Are
you gonna
you
take-
serious right
Oh,
now?
Let's try
You
to.
don't know how that sounds,
Dude.
Ethan. Back up.
That's like the biggest clout chase ever, dude. To remix a rap song and just make it metal, like
I
that's
agree.
such a clout chase,
Dude, are you? Oh my god, no.
dude. Heavy metal,
Dude, metal
you deserve it
gets
to be.
shat on.
Can you
and
sue
it's
them for that,
No, because they buy the rights to it. Like,
dude? I wouldn't even sell them the rights. If a metal band's like, dude,
oh my
if I'm
god,
famous,
are
number
you
one
serious?
song in Billboard, and metal band's like, hey, I'd like to buy the rights to your song, and I'd be like, how about you buy the rights to
Yeah,
my
if
nuts?
Hold up. Here's the thing. I
If
can't
B
remember.
Rent, I've talked to B Rent. If B Rent gets
Continue. Go ahead. What did B Rent say? Continue. You gotta get it out. You gotta get it out.
Be serious about it.
What did B Rent say? Oh my god. Is B Rent ever? Go.
P-Red's about to spit up some Kool-Aid.
No, it's Brent talking about his conversation with B Rent. What did B Rent say?
dude, if B Rent gets famous, like in a metal band,
What do you mean
hits
if?
him up-
When B Rent gets famous, continue.
Dude, when B Rent gets famous, if a metal band hits him up, he's gonna be like, "Nah, go away." That's what B Rent told me. Like
That's what B-Rent told you. Why
B-Rent
were you
really
happy?
hates metal bands.
Dude, no, metal is so underappreciated. Here's the thing, and they get fucking.
You just called it underappreciated.
They get
Stop,
hold
it
up,
shouldn't even
hold
be a
up.
genre.
I think
No,
they're
hold up.
overappreciated.
No, here's the thing. They get shat on every music awards. So like,
For good reason.
literally, I'm pretty sure it was either Disturbed or Five Finger Death Punch had an album that was number one. It was like the number one album of the year for like
On-
so many weeks, and
YouTube,
it
because
did
they
not
can't
win.
monetize.
On what, dude? There's no way it was close to Billboard Top 10.
I don't know. One of them was. I'll have to look it
There's
up.
no
We can
way it
talk
was
about
close
it.
to
No, I'm
Billboard Top 10.
telling you, they never win.
I'm
They
telling you.
never win.
I'm telling you right now that a metal band will never win a Grammy.
Ethan, back.
Dude, they should though. Dude, some of
Why?
those songs.
Why should they?
I'm not saying that metal's better than everything. I'm saying some metal songs deserve recognition, and they don't always get it. Sometimes they do, but they don't always.
I feel like metal.
Dude, everyone vibes to Metallica. Everyone vibes to Metallica.
I've never vibed to Metallica.
Same.
Dude,
Bro,
Metallica's
best thing
so- Sam,
Ozzy Osbourne did for his career is have a song Post Malone.
Oh my god, are you serious?
I disagree with
Facts.
Sam.
Are you
honestly.
serious? Crazy Train?
I'm just vesting on that one.
Dude.
That one's a good meme, though. It's a good meme.
Dude,
I like rock a lot. I just can't get into like metal.
I mean, it really
sometimes,
depends.
Sometimes metal gets me hard. Like when I listen to like,
gets you what?
when I,
Sometimes metal gets me hard as fuck.
Ryan, just a warning.
shut up.
Just
When
like
I-
don't put on five finger
cut
death
that out,
punch.
cut that out.
You're not gonna
When-
cut it.
When I listen to like the
The
Doom,
last thing we
Brett
said to
doesn't
cut
cut
out.
anything, dude. But it's like, dude, I put so much time into editing. It doesn't cut a single thing out of the episode.
when I listen to like the Doom soundtrack, like that,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
Doom soundtrack bops. And sometimes it's like, I think I like metal without the lyrics.
I mean, so you like guitars and drums? Is what you're saying?
Yeah,
what you're telling me?
I used to be like a drum player.
I wish I didn't scream
A
so
drum
much.
player. You mean a drummer?
He's a
A
drum
percussionist.
player.
Yeah,
He
but
just
say-
played the drums.
You could say I played the drum. Like there was like 5 different ways to say that, and you said it the one incorrect way to say
Yeah,
it.
but saying I used to be a drummer makes me sound like a skater boy.
Were you not a skater boy?
He
You
was
definitely.
a-
I was like, you definitely have owned a skateboard.
He was a drummer
I
boy.
had a Bakugan skateboard in my closet. I keep it in my
Bakugan skateboard.
I keep it in my closet so I.
You were
forget
that
about
kid.
Those days.
You were that kid.
So you forget about him and you wake up and
Did
see
your
it
mom
every
cut the
morning?
crust off your PBJs too?
No, that's gross. Even though
Dude,
I
I
hate
could have
crust.
definitely seen
My
that.
mom doesn't care about me that
100%.
much.
My mom just.
I love you, mom.
Christ.
She listens to the podcast.
My
I love
mom
you,
doesn't care about me that much. That's rough. How are
Mom-
you gonna throw her under
She
the bus
cares
like
about
that?
me.
Mom, can you please ignore that part? Sam's creeping me out.
She's like, honey, it's true. I'm just trying to figure out how
Or
to tell
she's
you.
like, I just need to meet this Sam guy.
My
Alright, are we
mom
gonna
is
talk-
married, guys.
Just because there's a
She has,
goal, you
that's,
don't
the
mean
only
you
reason
can't
she's married is
score.
because she hasn't met Sam yet. Are you kidding me? She just hasn't met Sam.
My stepdad's pretty cool.
Everyone's married until they meet me.
It's true. Is it?
Then
is
why
that-
are you not in a relationship, Sam?
Why be in a relationship when you can
When you-
be in a relationship with everybody?
Exactly. Including your mom,
Dude,
apparently.
Sam's such an enigma. I love it.
What's that movie where they overhype the enigma statement?
I don't know.
My mind is an enigma. What is
That's
that from?
SpongeBob.
That's SpongeBob. That's Patrick. Okay, I knew. When you said enigma, I just remember.
The inner
My mind is
machinations
an
of my
enigma.
mind are an enigma.
That's what it was.
Okay, episode 4. We kind of talked
5
about
and
it.
6.
That's okay. I mean, we were gonna do a strictly Star Wars podcast, but
4
like,
is the worst of the OGs. I will give you
I will.
that.
I will
would
give it
agree
that.
with
It's definitely
We
the.
said that earlier.
It's not a weak movie, but it's
Yeah.
the weakest of the originals.
Yeah.
But
quote
it also-
quote me. I said that.
You did
Okay,
say that.
yeah,
You did
okay.
say
I
that.
get,
Okay,
Brent
okay.
said that, but I will say it does.
I would agree
it
with
does a
that
really,
statement.
it does a really good job at paving the way of what Star Wars was to become. It really does it's a really good base level. It brings you into it. Like you're like, okay, this wasn't great. It could be better, but I'm interested in seeing more.
I love Darth Maul.
Okay, we're not even close to there yet. That's 3 movies away, but
Yeah.
thanks for your opinion.
I love Darth Maul.
Hear me out. Hear me out on this analogy. Right. Watching A New Hope was like the same excitement I got from watching Frozen 1. And watching episode 5 is the same excitement I got from watching Frozen 2.
We haven't seen Frozen 2. Oh,
yeah, but,
hold up.
Hey, this episode
This
comes out after. that.
Ah.
So when the episode's out, we will have seen it, but you can't give our opinions on it. That's hella confusing right there. That is so
Mind blowing,
confusing.
dude.
I take that back. I have not seen Frozen 2, but I
Well,
know
you
it's
can
gonna
say
be
I
good.
have seen it. Well, can you? Because we haven't seen it. But when people hear you say I have seen it, you will have seen it. But at the time you said it, you haven't seen it. Fuck. My head hurts. I guess
In time of recording, I
in
have
time
not
of
seen it.
recording, we have not seen Frozen
We're
2.
going to see Frozen 2
At time of
directly after
listening,
this.
Frozen 2 has been seen and it has been discussed, has been
You have listened to
recorded,
that episode
posted, yeah.
already.
you have listened to it, hopefully.
Unless this is
And
your
if
first
not-
episode,
Then hi.
Then
Welcome.
hi, welcome.
we are thankful for you.
We are thankful for you because
Yeah.
this is the Thanksgiving podcast.
And we will never say that again until next year. We will never be thankful for you ever again.
Jesus, I thought you meant
Jesus,
we were
man.
just never going to say it's the Thanksgiving podcast.
Yep, we probably won't do that either.
I think the only reason we have fans is because we love them so much.
Exactly.
'Cause
I
we are
love
so
you guys.
thankful.
What are
a
our fans'
lot.
names? Do they have names? Do they get names?
The opinionators.
No, stop it. That's fucking garbage. That is terrible.
Uncultured swine.
My mom did ask me to watch my language on it, but I'm
What?
trying to
Dude,
be
Stop.
I
trying to-
asked
I'm
you to
trying to-
watch your language when you walked in my house and you didn't listen.
I'm just trying to be raw. You know what I mean?
I asked you not to.
I'm trying to be real.
That's how children get born.
I thought you liked it when I raw dogged it, Brent.
I just said.
I know
it's-
you got it. We went to the same
Jesus.
place, but anyway, what was it saying? What do
Do
our
we even have
listeners?
thoughts on Star Wars? Star Wars is good.
Dude, no. Okay, I really want to talk
Yeah,
about
we
Star Wars.
really
I was
don't
super
need to
excited.
get
I was
into
Star
super
Wars.
excited about
I'm
this
getting on a
episode.
huge
We
Star
need to,
Wars kick
we got on
recently.
too many tangents.
All right.
I used to not care about like I like Star Wars,
But 4,
but I
it's
hadn't
good.
seen him since I was a kid, so I didn't think I liked him as much as
Dude,
I
I love
really
it.
did.
I
Like I
love
would
it.
watch the new movies when they came out, and I would buy like maybe a Darth Vader action figure, then I'd call it a day. But recently, after rewatching the movies, like I love Star Wars a lot. I'm actually wanting to watch the show now. I went out like
Wait,
this
which
week-
show?
The shows like Rebels and
Rebels
Clone
is pretty
Wars.
good. Hold up. I have a
I don't like
continue
Star
discussing.
Wars.
I want to read off the chronological order All right, excuse me.
Okay, real quick.
Where
Like-
everything falls.
Like this week, have been so excited I went out and bought figures. Like I bought the Mandalorian pop. Like I said, I bought.
Dude, that show.
Hey.
We're gonna get into that, but that
I
show
bought
is
the
so
Cal
good.
Kestis
Y'all are literally
figure
the
and pop.
worst
Like,
at what we talked about before the podcast,
What?
but it's okay.
Can I read off the?
You
What do
can
you
read
mean?
off whatever
Can I
you
read
want.
off the order so people know what order things come in,
no.
or do you mean just
I mean,
do
we
that
can't,
later?
I'd say we just get talking.
Because like, oh yeah, I mean, are we gonna talk about the shows and stuff? Because I know
No.
I'm the only one who's seen them.
Yeah, not
No,
yet.
we're not. We're talking
We'll
about
go
the
over 'em
movies. We're
enough
not gonna
in
have time to
another
talk about
episodes.
everything.
Okay, that's true. All right,
We
continue.
spent a lot of time.
Is
doing
it
other
240?
stuff.
What? Oh no, I screenshot this picture at 240. Never mind. Continue. I was really
But
confused.
yeah. I don't know. The OGs are okay. They're just okay.
I will say, I
I
mean,
think-
they lack, but what they lack in
Everything.
no,
They make up
hold
for
up.
in rare things.
that doesn't make it. No, what they lack in, fuck, what's the word?
Originality.
Effect? No.
Quality
What do you
and
mean? That's the most
effect. I know.
original show out there.
That's all
what
they
they
have
what
is
they lack in
originality.
what they lack in effects, they make up for in creativity.
Dude, I love the practical effects in the original trilogy. That's what I love most
The
about it.
effects
Yeah.
are bad.
Yeah, well, they were all the effects were like props. Like
I
it was
really
all
like
it
it-
was. There was very little computer. I mean, there was some obviously.
I
It's a Star
think
Wars,
it's
but
the
there's a lot.
film
There's
geek in me that makes me be like that's a really good practical.
well, you know what the
effect.
lightsaber is, right? You know what the lightsaber like the original is actually made out of.
No.
It's an old camera flash, super hard. Like that's what the handle of a lightsaber. It's like an actual camera flash with some shit screwed onto it. Like that's legitimately what the prop was used as, and now it's almost like hardcore Star Wars collectors have. Like they'll actually find the original, like an actual, like it's a legit. Like if you find a camera flash, you have a lightsaber handle with. You just have to add it like a couple things. I think so you know on Luke's lightsaber, his has the black stripes around it. Those, if I remember correctly, are actually cut windshield wiper blades, glued onto it to add it. But like the base silver part is just a camera flash, which is hella creative.
That's dope.
Like
That
that's
is
super cool.
That is cool.
That is really
We need
cool,
to
and-
preface that Ethan is a resident Star Wars nerd.
I am a resident Star
Yes.
Wars nerd, but also I feel I don't want to take on that task solely because I have a friend who's like the biggest Star Wars nut out there, and like he's gonna 100% fact check everything
Yeah,
I
I
say
don't
on
think
this.
either of us are gonna live up to what some people can do with Star Wars.
No, it's just it's
Like,
too
I'm
much to
getting
keep
into
track
it, but
of.
I'll never be able to be the ultimate lore master.
I don't think any there's so much and
I've been
like
listening to lore on the Mandalorian.
I'll just never be into it that much. I don't know. I just can't.
yeah.
it's
Okay, we
hard.
gotta get this. We gotta kick it going. So are we? So episode 4 because we're only on episode 4. We've got
Yeah.
8 to discuss.
We got a lot.
It's good. I feel like
good.
I watched the documentary they have on Disney Plus that they made a few years ago about the original trilogy, and I like how they talked a lot about like the struggles that George Lucas even had to get this movie made. Like no one wanted to let him make this movie. He almost had to go.
Yeah, he had a hard
almost
time casting
independent
people.
to make it.
He had a hard time getting it off the ground. He
Yeah,
had, for getting it greenlit.
Harrison Ford almost wasn't casted because he liked having original people. He had Harrison Ford had already worked with George Lucas on American Graffiti,
Yeah.
his movie before that. So he was like, "Oh, I want new people." So he had Harrison Ford come in and like help the other actors read their lines. And eventually, Harrison Ford got so good at it that they were just like, "All right." And one thing about Harrison
just have
Ford,
it.
I love Harrison Ford as Han Solo. I feel like he's amazing. But I can't help every time I watch the movies be like, I know he doesn't really like these movies.
It is his least favorite role.
Yeah.
Now, I don't understand.
He does so good, but
is-
it's hard
it is
to watch something and know
easily-
he's not having fun.
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
it.
I totally get you. Like, it's his definitely like he said in interviews before. He really hates the role of Han Solo. Like, it is one of his least favorite
He's
things
been
he's
begging
ever
George
done.
Lucas to get killed
That's
off
crazy.
since episode 5.
Which is nuts because it's like his most iconic role. The only one you could argue might be a little bit bigger is Indiana Jones.
Which I think they made before.
I think Han Solo
episode
is
5.
probably still
But yeah,
better.
Six.
Han Solo is definitely more iconic. But like, yeah, I get what Brent's saying because it's definitely hard. It's not hard to watch. It's kind of upsetting knowing that
Yeah.
he's acting, but like, think about how good the acting would have been if his heart and soul was in
Yeah.
that role.
And he's
but like, he
already
still
really
killed it. Like,
good.
you can't tell that he doesn't enjoy it. Like, he does a good job, which I appreciate that because like, you know, he didn't like it, but he still put forth an effort.
It's hard to do something you don't like.
Yeah. So
And the only
like,
thing that
so
rubs
like,
me
mad
wrong-
respect.
The only thing that rubs me the wrong way about it is when he finally has a movie that's not under George Lucas, he gets killed off.
He wanted to be killed off.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And George Lucas was like, no. And finally, now that Last Jedi wasn't really under George Lucas as much, he was like,
He wasn't in
Kill
the
me
Last
off.
Jedi.
I mean,
The Force
Force
Awakens.
Awakens. Yeah. Sorry, you know what I mean.
No,
when
we
that
don't.
movie's when that movie.
Are you're really struggling to get words out today?
Maybe
Yeah,
if you stop interrupting him, he could get some out.
That's
I have
true.
really bad dyslexia.
Does that affect
Is
it?
that a speech
Yeah.
impediment?
I'm pretty sure, like,
Let's just break down all of Brent's mental illness on the podcast.
I have a lot of mental illness, dude. But like when that movie is being made, like it's not like it was George Lucas's baby anymore. So when J.J. Abrams comes in, he was like, Harrison Ford's like, hey J.J., you better kill me off.
Yeah, he literally said, he's like, I will only be in this if my character dies in this.
Mhm.
He's like, I will not be in it if you don't kill me off.
I feel like they
That
killed
was
him
his-
kind of lame though.
I feel like it
Yeah,
wasn't.
I knew it was coming,
Yeah,
and like the only reason I knew it was coming,
I knew the spoiler. Like
I hadn't heard it. The reason I knew it was coming is because we're jumping into the Force Awakens. We're all over the place, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're just talking about Star
We
Wars.
just talk about Star Wars. It doesn't have to go in order. We talk about Star Wars.
We'll go back to the 5 and 6.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so the scene. So he jumps up there, or no? So he goes to meet Kylo Ren, which is his son. Obviously, spoiler. You didn't know that.
Bruh.
It's been out for a while.
Okay, if you haven't seen the Star Wars,
if you haven't seen fucking
that are
Force
out,
Awakens,
the only one where spoiler warning is the Mandalorian when we get to
But
it.
anyway, so he goes up to save
Agreed.
his son. The second he he had the detonator, right? He hands the detonator to Chewie. As soon as he handed that detonator to Chewie, I was like, he's gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
I was like, he's gonna kill him, and I didn't know it was gonna happen. I didn't know how he was gonna kill him. I really didn't think it was. I kind of wanted to see a head cut off or something, like make it kind of violent. But like, it also seemed like Kylo was hesitant.
Yeah, I don't think.
But like,
Kylo-
also, I don't know. I have a big theory about Kylo Ren that I want to get into. We can talk about that when we get back to that.
how he's not fully on the dark side yet.
No, I have
Yeah.
totally disagree. I think he's way up there. He is number one. He is as evil as can be.
Oh, I
and
see
he's
what you're
playing
saying.
the game.
I see what you're saying.
He's playing the game. But we can
That's
delve.
a hot take.
Do you want
I
to
don't
delve
know.
into that now?
I don't know if JJ would do that. Actually, I don't
Why?
know because I feel like when Ryan Johnson took over, he got a little more evil.
Here's
guess.
the thing.
I don't know.
Okay, I guess we're just going into it now.
Yeah,
Okay,
might as
so-
well.
Kylo Ren, easily probably my most favorite Sith for sure. So
Big disagree, but I don't hate him.
Darth
how are you
Maul.
gonna disagree with my favorite? Like I didn't say he was the best. I said he was my favorite.
Yeah, I
then
disagree
you just-
with your opinion though.
Okay,
I
but
disagree
it's not
that
an
he's your
opinion.
favorite.
It's a
I
fact
disagree
that
that he's
he
your
is my
favorite.
favorite.
Yeah, but I disagree with.
He's actually
he
not
wouldn't
allowed to be your
my
favorite, Ethan.
Like I know what you're saying, but
His lightsaber's dope.
do you know
that's
his
a big
lightsaber?
thing.
So,
I'll agree,
fun
I'll
fact:
agree.
do you know
Big
why his
thing.
lightsaber looks like that? See, this is where the Star Wars nerd comes
Because they
in.
wanted it.
No,
to be like that?
he built his own, but he didn't know how to build it correctly. So like that's why it's not, it's like it kind of looks like flames are around it. It's like super staticky, I guess would be the word to describe it, and it sticks out the sides. The sides are like exhaust type deal because he didn't know how to build it correctly. So it's I think it's still as powerful, but it wasn't like that wasn't intentional by him. He didn't do that to spit out on purpose. It's
Gotcha.
because he couldn't build it the correct way, and like that's as close as he could get.
I guess this was in a book.
I don't know. I read it somewhere. I think I 100% know how. My friend Tyler told me he's a super nerd. He's like Kylo Ren.
We love you,
nuts.
Tyler.
I do love you, Tyler. I don't even think he listens to this shit. But I might get him to listen. I'm gonna let him to listen to this one so that he can pick apart everything I said that was incorrect.
He's gonna kill Sam.
Why would he kill Sam? Oh yeah, because Sam doesn't like it. Like he's the big literally. So I was in his wedding.
Yeah, he's not gonna like me.
Yeah, I was in his wedding a couple weeks
I
back.
have a lot of friends that don't like me because I don't like Star Wars.
So I was in his wedding a couple weeks back, and so like I was in I was one of the groomsmen, and when we took our groomsmen pictures, like he has those Force Effects lightsabers, like the $300 ones.
That's cool.
Like those are, so we took those and we got all our pictures taken with like the lightsabers and stuff. Like
Oh, he really likes Star
yeah,
Wars.
he really likes.
really likes Star
Here.
Wars.
So all of us, so all the groomsmen, we had Star Wars socks on. Like that was our thing. Like I was wearing like Han Solo. He had on Chewbacca, I think. But yeah, no, he's really big into Star Wars. It's pretty nuts.
Gotcha.
He only has one tattoo and it's a Star Wars tattoo.
I respect that.
I wouldn't mind getting like a Rebel Alliance tattoo.
Actually, I kind of want to get like, cause I've got my left arm's almost done.
Mhm.
I really want to do. I don't want to go to my hand, but like I really want to get my
I've
knuckles
been
done.
thinking of doing.
I want to get hope on my knuckles, and the
I'll have
O
a
will be
half
the
sleeve
Rebel
at some
Alliance.
point.
What?
I'll have a half sleeve at some point.
I do kind of want to get a sleeve up here. Like I've been thinking of like ideas I want to do. I don't want to be like I don't want that look, but there's so many things I want to do that I think
I
would
have
be
an
cool.
opinion, Brent.
I don't
So
want to be a tatted.
There's this rapper I know. His name's B-Rent.
I feel like he would
I
look
think
great
he
with a
really
tattoo.
needs to just
I know
like
B-Rent.
embrace the full like
SoundCloud rapper and just
SoundCloud rapper
face tatted up.
tatted up, dude.
I talked to B Rent, and he told me that he's not really interested in any of that stuff because he wants to be set apart.
Do you just pre-talk to him? I mean, you just happen to know everything we're gonna say about him, and
It's pretty crazy.
and you already have an answer. It's nuts.
Him and
me and
B-Rent
B-Rent
just
just talk
constantly
a lot.
talking, dude.
You just know all of his thoughts.
Dude, I support him on SoundCloud all the time.
Would you say you're his biggest fan?
Honestly,
Would you say that you've listened to all 3 of his SoundCloud songs?
Dude, he sent me some of his unreleased songs.
Dude,
I have
it's
them
the
on
best
my
stuff
computer.
ever. Like, it's not even recorded unreleased songs, and they sent it to you.
Yeah.
That's
Have you
crazy,
Have
dude.
you read his lyrics notes that he's written down? That's like,
Yeah, I'm included on his Word document that he writes.
dude,
his
that's
lyrics
whack.
on.
That's what's up. That's how you know
Is
you're
it like
really
a
close
Google
with the
Docs,
guy.
or is it like an actual... It's like on your computer Word document?
It's on my computer.
Oh, dude, that's nuts. And
Can we leak it right now, or do you think B Rent would be mad?
does B-Rent come in and, like, record here?
I can't disclose that.
In the Vibe Zone? It's B-Rent's...
B-Rent has
Does
wanted
B-Rent
to check
also
out my
have to-
Vibe Zone.
So he's been wanting to check out your Vibe Zone,
Mhm.
but
He
he hasn't.
He hasn't recorded in the Vibe Zone yet.
Really. It's interesting. All
You know
right.
what B-Rent likes?
What?
Star Wars.
Okay, yeah. That's a good segue. That's a good segue. All right, back to Star Wars. Okay, Kylo Ren option here. Okay,
We're on episode 4.
No, we're back to
I thought we were
Kylo
talking
Ren,
about
dude.
Kylo Ren.
We're
I
on a
think
big
we're
tangent
just
right
jumping
now.
on Star Wars at this point.
We're just going all in on Star Wars, and then we'll go to
You look
episodes.
nice, Sam.
Dude, it's formal Saturday.
Yeah, we usually do this on Formal Friday. Dude, actually, I've been looking for my Western sweatshirt forever.
And
I
you're
was
wearing it.
so psyched when I found it today. I literally looked all over my apartment, like when we moved.
I'm
I
actually
could
just
not
looking
find
good
it
because
forever.
I'm meeting Ethan's girlfriend tonight, so it's a big step
Dude,
in our
fuck
relationship.
off. I hate you. Anyway,
I've been trying to find my Frozen shirt and I can't find it. I think I threw it away.
I can imagine.
We're like going in the Frozen, and Brent's like wearing full Frozen.
They're like,
attire.
hold up, sir, you can't be
He's
here.
got like an
They
Elsa.
won't
He's got like an Elsa wig.
They would 100% keep an eye on you the entire movie.
I think I threw away my Frozen shirt because it was Olaf and I got really mad because I hate Olaf.
Oh my god,
Dude,
you were
stop.
so
Okay,
dramatic.
we'll talk about
anyway,
this
back to
another
Star.
day.
Yeah, why are you talking about
They've
this
already
now?
heard about this.
Yeah,
dude.
they've already heard about our
about
opinions
this.
on Frozen.
Yeah, they've
but
already
we
heard
haven't.
about it.
Oh, that psychs me out. Anyway, so here's my opinion on Kylo Ren. Here's what I think's happening,
Yeah, that's a
and
good
then
opinion.
it's also what I think's happening and what I want to happen mixed into one. All right, I think Kylo Ren is the most evil, or one of the most evil Sith that there has ever been. So, like, what are you trying to communicate? What do you
Brent, just say it.
just
dude.
say it? Like, you're.
Give me the Oreos.
Oh my god, you're not gonna
Christ,
eat
dude, that was
Oreos
like
right
the worst
now.
thing I've ever heard in my life. To be honest, me eating Oreo.
Dude, stop. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna talk. So we're so Kylo Ren is
I
one.
wish I could turn my mic off by like a button.
Oh my god. So anyway, so Kylo Ren, I think he's the most powerful we've seen. So Snoke's like, telling him what to do. Snoke's in control of Kylo Ren. I don't think that's the case. I think what's the case is Kylo Ren wants Snoke to think that, but Kylo Ren's actually in control, and he had to wait until he was in that power move to put himself up there. So the scene where he's fighting with Rey.
Yeah.
He's trying to convert Rey so
Okay.
that he can get her help to kill Snoke. But that was his plan all along, and it's not him trying to regain power over him. He's already had that power. But Snoke thinks he's in control. But
Actually,
really,
legit question.
yeah,
Did you come up with this on your own?
yeah. Well, me and someone else were having a discussion about
Okay.
it.
Mad respect.
But like,
Mad respect.
I really do. I really think it's not so much about
'Cause
I think.
it kind of
I don't
explains a lot. Because
I don't think they're gonna do it. I don't think that's where it's going. I think it would be super dope if that's what.
No, I like that idea because I had a big complaint in The Last Jedi when he kills Snoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Right?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because last
So, like, the whole thing is, like-
Yeah.
Snoke can like communicate with Kylo, like,
Mind
Crazy.
power. Yeah.
but like he can't realize that he's.
But there was a scene. Wasn't there a scene where Kylo blocked him out?
I think so.
Which I think is.
I think so.
Yeah.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a scene where he blocked him out, which would prove he's more powerful. Like he's like,
Yeah, but, like-
I think he's full on evil. I think he's
'Cause when he,
Snap,
like-
I don't want a redemption story for Kylo.
When he's
Let
able to like
him
pull
fucking
his
go off.
when he's able to like pull his lightsaber off, because like it's like sitting right by Snoke,
That's true.
right? And like Kylo's literally like they're like, are they knelt down or something?
Yeah.
And like him and Rey are, and he like pulls the lightsaber away.
Yeah,
Like,
he
with the
definitely would have
Force.
felt that with
like,
the Force.
you would have think Snoke would have been, because like, if Snoke was all like
Also
more
Force sensitive.
powerful than Kylo,
He would have realized
he would
what
have
he's
been able to
doing.
catch that. Because like
For sure.
that's one of my biggest things with movies in general is like they preach someone to be all powerful, and then
They
at
get
the
taken
point
down
it
by something
matters, they get
stupid.
taken down by someone, and like
Dooku and well, I guess Dooku. They're
well,
kind of the
Dooku
same level.
well, my thing is Dooku get taken down by
You keep doing the lip thing.
Oh, sorry.
Dooku. It might be me too. Dooku gets taken down by Anakin.
Yeah.
Which like Anakin's very
Do it.
strong. Anakin's
It's my favorite scene.
it.
Anakin,
Do it.
Anakin's very strong, but
Dude,
then like
Anakin-
him getting taken down by Obi-Wan is him.
Dude, that was my
'cause at the
favorite.
same
That's my
time-
favorite part of Revenge of the Sith when fucking Anakin just pops off.
Yeah,
just goes-
because he's so strong.
He just goes nuts.
He's
Just
one of
goes
the strong-
fucking
yeah,
nuts.
I mean, he's
and
one of
then,
the strongest
And
Siths.
then Empire comes. We see Empire. This is all over the fucking place. But Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back. That's my favorite one. You know why? Bad guys win. The bad guys won in Empire. That's why that movie's so good. And then redeem him, and then make Darth Vader good, and then it's not as good again. I don't want a redemption story. Stop with the redemption stories.
Biggest prediction
Let him
for
just
Rise
be
of the
evil.
Rise of Skywalker. Biggest prediction.
He's gonna cut off Rey's head.
Kylo Ren is going to be Darth Vader. He's going to be the new Darth Vader, where like he turns.
Are you
good
saying
again.
he's gonna turn into Darth Vader,
No,
or
like, I
he's
just
it's just gonna
stated
mimic it?
It's gonna mimic it because.
I think you're right. I
Because
think
Like,
that's
you
what's
think
gonna
they're gonna
happen.
redeem him at the
Let me
end?
give
Yes,
my
I
opinions
think
on
they
the
will.
sequel
I think that's a
trilogy.
big mistake.
I hate that.
I think you're gonna have you
Real
can't
quick,
have
this
redemption
is-
story.
you can't have the same story over again.
Yeah, real quick, this is where I think the sequel trilogy is going. It's weird, right? Because you have two different directors doing this, and it's not like the original trilogy where George Lucas stepped down and asked some of his friends to direct. George Lucas was still telling him where to go.
Right.
I feel like with the sequel trilogy, they're doing a thing
To be honest,
where...
let's see. The prequels, George Lucas kind of set back and didn't really do anything. He was
Yeah.
there, but like he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Like
We're not supposed to name drop, but the other day when our
Redacted said...
part
Redacted.
said he's like
he actually wants
George-
to come on. He actually
George
wants to come on the
Lucas is just
podcast.
CGI,
Yeah,
CGI here,
dude, I'm telling you,
CGI, and
he
I'm like, dude, I was
cracks.
weak. I was
Dude, he
dying,
cracks
'cause
me
he's got
up.
a pretty good point.
He got super into his opinions on Star Wars, and like I agree with a lot of his opinions
he's a
on
huge
Star Wars.
fan.
He's a
Huge
huge fan. He kind of dropped in there. He's like, I think I'd be great on a podcast. I do agree. I think he'd be great. I think we should discuss that
I think
future to bring him on. Anyway, yeah, he had some strong opinions. Hadn't thought about all of them before, but I agreed with a lot of them.
yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of where.
Yeah,
Yeah, he said that George Lucas was like on set and like present,
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
not
but
putting,
like he wasn't like.
I agree with
I don't
it.
know.
When
like
you
how
get
much
to the
lazy.
When you get into the prequels,
Yeah.
it's like the OG had been doing so many practical effects and CG when necessary.
Here's
like
the
I was
thing, though.
watching the documentary, some of those asteroids were potatoes. Like everything
Oh,
was
yeah.
everything was practical effects, and then when you get to the prequels, it's like CGI, but it's like early 2000s CGI.
Yeah, Yoda looks
Well, I
rough
think
as
it's
hell in the
also
Phantom
kinda
Menace.
when you had-
Yoda looks hella rough.
Yeah.
Was that have been the time frame when CGI was kind of making
Yeah.
its way in the
was.
movies?
It was
Though, too?
99.
So that's kind of
Phantom
hard.
Menace was 99.
It's hard not to when you have a
Not use
technology
it if you
coming
have-
in.
I get
it's
you,
hard
I
not
get
to
you.
want to
Yeah.
like. It's hard to pull back from not using it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I
I
understand.
get it.
So I
It's just
kind of
like that's
understand
the
it, but it
era
is
that
kind
you
of
look at.
yeah, and like the hard thing is like that year, like the CGI effects are rough because like it hadn't been perfected yet.
Yeah. But real quick, with the sequel trilogy, I think it's difficult because you have JJ who sets up a lot of stuff, and then Ryan Johnson. I feel like I said this on Facebook the other day on some group, and I was like, I feel like Ryan Johnson's whole thing with The Last Jedi was, hey, screw JJ. It's like everything JJ Abrams set up in Force Awakens was like unwritten from The Last Jedi.
I agree. I think unwritten, but it definitely went in
It
a
was like-
different direction that was kind of expected.
I
by
feel
most
like for
people.
JJ to keep up with the story, he would either have to adapt to what Ryan Johnson set up, or retcon. Because I feel like you would say like, oh, it's obvious that they don't go into a trilogy and not scope it out, but I disagree. Like honestly, I do not believe J.J. Abrams and Ryan Johnson sat down and scoped out the trilogy.
No, I think they did. I think there was just probably mass amounts of disagreements, and then Ryan Johnson decided he was going to do whatever the fuck he
and I
wanted
feel
anyway.
like Ryan Johnson could just do what he wanted.
I mean,
and
he
screw
could.
JJ
He's the
over.
director. He did. Like I said, I don't hate The Last Jedi. It's definitely, when I went back and watched it, it's definitely a lot worse than I initially thought it was.
I don't
Like-
hate it. It's just not one I want to rewatch. Like, there were some cool things.
I'll
Like the
rewatch it,
Praetorian
like,
Guard scene was awesome with that red fighting scene.
Nope.
I'm not watching that video. You trying to get me to watch?
Not, dude. Okay, I didn't show Sam. Sam wasn't here yet.
No, I haven't seen this.
Oh,
I haven't seen it, and I don't want to
My
see it
God.
because I
What
don't
is
want
it?
that scene ruined
What is
for
it?
me.
so you know the scene in The Last Jedi where Kylo and Rey team up?
Yes.
And they fight the Praetorian Guards?
Yes.
Okay, so favorite scene in the whole movie. Love that scene. The scene
It's
was nuts.
amazing. Like the
Scene was nuts.
cinematography, and it's.
I was
really-
talking
is
to my
really
brother
good.
about it. I was talking to my brother about it today, and he was like, "Dude," he's like, "You're right. It used to be my favorite scene." He's like, "Until I saw this video," and I was like, "Dude, don't show me this video."
Dude, what is
And
it? I want
was
to know
like,
now.
I was like, "Don't show me this. I love that scene."
I love
He's like, "It's
ruining
gonna
Star
ruin
Wars.
it."
I love
It's like,
ruining
"It's gonna
Star Wars.
ruin it."
Do it.
I watched it, and man, that scene is fucked.
Why?
So obviously, it's a choreographed fight.
Yeah, of course. Every
There
fight
are
is.
so many missed cues in that fight. Go back and watch it. You can find the video.
Oh.
Literally, all you have to do is just, if you get on YouTube and you type in Kylo and Rey
I'll just
choreography
literally- yeah,
fight, or
that's
no,
all- it'll be easy
or
to
something.
find.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
not
worried
that
about
hard. If
finding
you
it.
just type in Praetorian Guard choreography, it is rough.
Who
As in,
misses the cues?
huh? It's it's like they shot it in like 2, maybe 3 sets, and like they had to have noticed that that cues were missed, and they were like, "This is fine." First time watching it, you're probably not going to notice it.
No, I would never notice one time through.
But like my brother, he's like, when I watched it, he's like, I thought something was off, but like the scene was sewed up, you didn't really notice it. Which also, I get it, because like
It's one of those
it costs
things where,
money.
like-
It costs money to
Yeah.
redo things,
Yeah.
and especially in that, a lot of that, like that's like you got to add a lot of effects to that because they both had lightsabers. Like it's gonna cost
Yeah.
money to redo it, but like also.
and you're asking
attention
your
to
two
detail.
main people to keep.
So like there's this one specific scene where one of the Praetorian Guards goes to like seemingly hit her, but he's like really far away, and then she ducks like 5 seconds after. So like he misses her, as in he's out of reach,
Yeah.
and then she ducks. It really, like, if you watch it and they break it down, it's definitely what was supposed to happen. Was she was supposed to supposed
go
to
underneath
duck
it.
underneath it, but he was too far away. And then like at another certain point, there's like 2 of them in the back, and they're just kind of twirling their things, and like not adding anything to the
Yeah.
fight. There's this one really specific scene that really ruins it. So I don't know if you remember, but there's this scene like right at the beginning of the fight where actually I think it might be at the end of the fight. I think it's at the end where there's just one left. Or it's at the beginning and then the first one's coming at Rey. I can't remember. But anyway, so he's got like a long staff and he snaps it in half. It comes in half.
Yeah.
And he's got like 2 blades, like 2 small swords in his hand. So he charges her, she charges him, and so she swings at him. He hooks her arm with, it's hard to describe without like visuals, so I hope this makes sense. But like he hooks her arm with the lightsaber in it, like behind his back, so she can't bend her wrist. So, and it like there's no cut in the scene, so he's got both, and it's all one motion. So he cuts her arm, got her arm pinned behind his back, so she can't stab him. She's basically useless in this motion. So, and then she manages to get away, but he holds her there for a solid 5 seconds. But he's got his other hand is behind her back where that other sword should be, so he should be able to just clearly just stab her in the back and kill her.
Yeah.
But then when it pans, the sword is just gone. It's out of his hand, and like it's like it just disappears.
That's rough.
It's not dropped. It's not on the ground anywhere because like, but like it's weird. It's like they forgot to edit it in, because like when he goes to grab her, you see it, and then like it goes behind her back, and then
Yeah.
when it re-enters from around her back, his hand's just empty. So like that scene didn't make sense. And then there's another scene in there where she's fighting 2 of them at once, and then one of them just like spins off and then goes out of scene, and just like he like runs away, and then another one takes a step back. It's like they take a step back so that the choreography can commence the way it was
Yeah.
supposed to, but like it doesn't make sense. Like you can just tell there's a lot of miscues, like where they go to hit. Like there's another scene where one of them goes to hit Kylo, like from the back, and he goes to swing down, but then he pulls back because either Kylo didn't
do what he was supposed to do.
He didn't do what he was supposed. He didn't duck. He didn't move or whatever. I don't know what the initial plan was. More than likely, he was supposed to block it, but he didn't go to block it. There was no initial movement, so he pulled back. Where like he either pulled back or diverted his direction so he wouldn't hit him. But like if you watch the scene and you watch that, like there's no reason for him to have not been just like take his shoulder out.
Yeah.
So like watch it and it breaks it down like scene. It breaks it down like what's frame by frame and like it's really rough. It's really
That's
rough.
honestly
and
crazy. That's crazy to think about because you got like
with it being such like
a big movie and you got Disney backing it, like it's so
movie
nuts.
And Disney has it and it's the second one of the series. Like it's really disappointing because I love that scene.
That's what's nuts about it.
But like it's also like it makes me think because like
especially something
it's definitely
so
good
easy.
because like you don't notice it the first time. You might notice something's off, but like you put it in the back of your head. You're definitely not gonna see it the first time. Like it's not that bad. But like if you watch that video and you get it broken down,
every time you watch it,
you're gonna notice it.
Yeah.
You're gonna notice it from there on. So, but like I guess it's like it could have been. It definitely could have been way worse. But it definitely needed to be. It should have been a lot better. As high of a scale movie it was,
and that's
it should have been a lot better.
Like, with it being a Star Wars movie, it's like it's got to be able to live up to all the scrutiny.
Yeah.
Like and like how do you not have quality control like nowadays?
Yeah,
like especially
definitely.
at Disney, like everyone's like so many people should be seeing that.
I feel like the old trilogy had quality control for what they had back then. But like I will say, it's like when you watch certain things about it, it's like now then you start to notice it. Because I was watching that documentary and they talk about in A New Hope where the Tusken Raider like attacks Luke and he like goes up with his like staff or whatever he has like a few times. Like he's
I'm trying to do. I was getting ready to do the noise. I don't know if I can do it anymore.
I'm trying to like visualize it for audio listeners.
No, that was not at all.
For audio listeners, where he just like puts it over his head a few times. Apparently, he did it once, and then in post and editing, they just played it back like.
Oh wait, really?
Times. Yeah.
So when he's moving his arms up and down, it's not because the actor did it a bunch of times.
The actor did it.
It's because he did it once, and then they just
kept it.
They just reversed it and played it, reversed.
That's pretty fun.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
because I didn't notice it.
Because I watched A New Hope after.
Well, see, I think that's like stuff like that's okay because would you have ever noticed that if you didn't watch the documentary?
No,
like,
but I'd never noticed the choreography in The Last Jedi.
That's true. You're not that nitpicky.
Yeah,
well, see, I didn't notice it either.
I'm trying to be now.
See, I was gonna say, like, I didn't notice it either, though. So
I think the big thing that
back in 2017, I wasn't looking for it.
I think as far as Star Wars, the big thing I'll give it, especially like the OG, is like the score and the music. Definitely.
The score, I will say,
changed the game.
The score is amazing.
I will say, changed the game of movies.
Yeah, I would say we talked about it before on one of the other podcasts. Score can make and break a movie.
Yes.
I will say I don't think Star Wars has ever lacked on a score. The score is
John Williams' score for the original trilogy was beautiful.
100%. I don't think there's a single Star Wars movie, TV show, or anything that I've watched where the score and the music behind it wasn't phenomenal.
And I would agree with that statement for the original.
I think I definitely would have the ones. I think a lot of the reason that I like some of the new ones as much as I do, even though they're not that good, is because the score at least adds it. Like you're intrigued, you're brought in.
Yeah.
So, I will say the score can make and break it, and the score in Star Wars is probably the best consistency wise that any long running show, movie series, whatever's out there. Consistently, Star Wars is 100%, at least in my opinion, at the top because I don't think I've heard a bad Star Wars score out there.
It's just crazy, like the fact that they were able to make, in the original trilogy, make at least two like iconic themes, like the Star Wars theme and the Imperial March. Like the fact that he was able to make two of those iconic themes in like one movie.
That's one reason why I don't hate The Phantom Menace. It's one of my least favorite movies. But that scene where they're fighting Darth Maul, I cannot remember what the name of that song is called, but everyone knows it. You know what it's called, or you know what it is. That like just that music plays so much more into that scene. So I mean, I don't know, like the score in The Mandalorian is really good too. Like it really just like even like the small sound effects, like all of it is just like
I love the Mandalorian theme so much. It's like a western, and I love it.
No,
so 100%.
Much. Okay, we're not on the Mandalorian.
Yeah, you guys need to
we're not on the Mandalorian.
We'll get there soon.
All right. Also, what I was gonna say to you, Brent, though, since you said you're on your Star Wars kick right now, there is a documentary on Netflix about Star Wars. It's called Elstree 1976. It's actually really good. I watched it. I probably need to rewatch it, but it's pretty good. It's a really good doc. It's not that long. It's like an hour and 40 minutes.
What's it about? Like the originals or just...
I got it pulled up on my phone because I couldn't remember what it was called, and I wanted to bring it up. But it says then and now footage of bit players who appeared in Star Wars tell their story of how film and legions of fans changed their lives forever. So it's basic. Cool. It focuses on like the extras essentially.
Yeah, I figured.
So it's pretty neat.
Dude, it's really
super cool. And like interviews fans and stuff. It's pretty dope.
It's really cool when you watch that other documentary. It's on Disney Plus.
I haven't watched it yet. I've wanted to watch it, but I didn't see it yet.
Like it's not new for Disney Plus. Like it's made a few years ago. But
what, the Empire Through the Ages or something?
I think
something.
So. I can't
like
pull it
that.
up on my phone because my Apple is being really weird about not letting me buy apps.
Wait,
but
you can't download the free Disney Plus app?
No, because for some reason, because my old
your account
my old
or
card
something,
expired, so I got it. Well, I had to cancel it.
Yeah.
And then I got a new one.
So your new card number is okay.
So it's basically, but
Empire of Dreams, that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Empire of Dreams.
And like I'll go to put it in, and it's like we can't take that. And even though it works on my Apple Wallet, it won't let me update that information. I don't know. I hate
weird.
Apple sometimes.
That's weird.
I love them, but I hate them sometimes.
I like what Apple puts out, but I hate them as a company, if that makes sense. I like
love
their products are solid. Like, their products are 100% unbeatable, like 90% of the time. But
Yeah, I agree.
Apple as a corporation, fuck them.
Because they don't have competition.
I understand. I just realized when we get to Mandalorian, we also have to talk about episode 2 because we did not discuss it last week.
We did not discuss episode 2.
Because it was not out.
Well, and it was out, but it was out
Yeah.
like 4
I
hours
thought you were talking
prior.
about I thought you were talking about episode 2, Attack of the Clones.
Oh, no.
Attack of the Clones. We should probably
See,
talk about
I
Attack
think
of the Clones
people-
a little bit.
Talk about the prequels.
Because I know
See,
Sam
I
liked
have a
Attack
way
of the Clones.
difference in this because everyone puts it really low, and I really liked it.
See, I like the prequels. I just don't think they're better. Like I love the aesthetic of the prequels. Like when I play games or watch shows or something, I love the Clone Wars aesthetic. Like
the Clone Wars TV show is top tier.
Yeah,
if you haven't watched the
what I
Clone Wars
watched
TV
of-
show is
When
amazing.
I watched it, it was good. Like I love that
It's on
aesthetic
Disney
of the
Plus,
Clone
Sam. You
Wars.
should
like,
watch it.
Okay, I
like
might
all
check
those,
it out.
like all those droids coming out, the droidecas, and like all that other like crazy stuff. Like that Clone Wars aesthetic, I like a lot. I just don't think the movies are better than the OG, but they're really good. Well, not really good. I just think they're good. I enjoy them, especially the episode 3. I enjoy a lot.
I really liked episode 3.
I really like episode 3 as well.
Episode 3 is definitely my favorite of the prequels. Like,
I would agree with that. I like the whole.
I mean,
don't know.
there's one scene that I hate, and it bugs the shit out of me every time, and like everyone
What
argues
is
with me
it?
that it's
'Cause I
not that
recently
bad,
watched it.
but like it really bugs the hell out of me.
Oh, when he spiral spins.
Don't know that. I don't know talk about that. That scene's fucking stupid. You know what I'm talking about?
When
Where
Palpatine.
Palpatine?
Yeah, it's Palpatine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Palpatine fucking does he jumps and he does this stupid
Yeah.
ass spin move.
And then kills literally.
what does that accomplish?
He kills
No,
literally every
like
Jedi.
when- it's in episode 5. That was really weird when
Yeah, that's
when-
episode 5. Like
no, hold on. When
special effects.
when Luke goes into like the carbonite thing and he just jumps out, like get it.
That was nuts, though.
I get it
That
with
was
the
nuts.
Force, but that was
that was wild. I love
that
that.
was weird. And then Darth Vader didn't see it.
True.
He was like, "Oh, we got him,"
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
he just looks up and
I know, yep.
Luke's there.
Yeah. Anyway, so that scene with Palpatine's fucking stupid. Oh man, I hate that scene. But
that
okay.
bothers me because he just jumps up and literally kills every Jedi. Like there's 5 of them standing there.
Yeah,
and he just
no problem.
all of them.
No problem. I mean, I
Half a
get
second.
he's like.
I get he's super powerful. Like he's the strongest Sith
Like,
Lord
there's
at that
5 of
moment
them.
right there.
I'm not saying they could take
There's
him,
5 of them.
but I'm saying it should have been that quick. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Like, it took him,
they
like,
can at
what,
least
45
they can at
seconds?
least block a couple hits.
Yeah.
Like he's not just gonna hit every single one of his slashes with his lightsaber and kill them
Yeah, I
all.
was gonna say like it
they
took
didn't
maybe
even
maybe 45
even
seconds for him to
defend it.
kill 5 Jedi Knights. Like,
Yeah.
really?
yeah.
Really?
Master Jedi's.
Master
Yeah,
Jedi.
they're
Like
Master
they also
Jedis.
have the Force. You can't tell me one of them couldn't have parried
Like it's not like
2.
It's not like Mace Windu coming with some younglings or something like that. Like he's literally walking in there with other Master
Could you
Jedis.
imagine? They're like, all right, they're gonna slaughter you guys anyway. At least try to fight it. Like strength in numbers. 20 fucking kids with lightsabers. Could you imagine? How dark would they be if they just picked them off?
Well,
one by
even
one?
I was watching today, the young ones can fight. Like one of them was fighting and obviously got killed, but was blocking.
Dude, there's that scene. Is that scene in the Clone Wars or the beginning where he's talking about where he kills the Tusken Raiders because they killed his mom?
Wasn't that in episode 2?
It was either at the end of episode 2 or the beginning when they find out that his mom dies, Anakin's mom, because they go back.
It's episode 2.
Is it episode 2?
It's episode 2.
That scene makes me so uncomfortable. Like,
When he's
don't get me
talking
wrong,
about
it's
what
really
he
done.
did, he's like, I killed them
He's like,
all.
I killed them. I
Including
killed them all.
Including
he's like, not just the men,
Yeah.
but the women and the children too. Like, he gets so into it. I'm like, I'm like, okay.
That's when you know he's going dark.
It's like, okay, Hayden,
That's like the
calm
start.
down.
That's why I like.
Like I felt like Hayden was mad in that, not
That's
just
why-
Anakin. Like the actor, he's like, oh, I could maybe see myself doing this.
That's
I'm
why
like,
2
hold
and
up.
3. In my
It's
opinion, like I
his
really
acting
like
was
2
like
and 3.
phenomenal there, but I'm like, it made me kind of go, okay.
Yeah, that's like one of the moments his acting.
It gave me the chills. That's for sure. It's one of my most like I like that scene because like there's a lot of emotion in it.
That's why I like 2 and 3 a lot. It's just because like you're getting like an origin
Yeah.
of Darth Vader.
Well, see,
Yeah.
the only thing I really like about the Clone Wars is if you view it as a Obi-Wan character arc. I think it does really well, but like a lot of the other added scenes they just don't hit for me. I don't like it. But anyway, the scene I was talking about, the scene at the very end of Revenge of the Sith, where Obi-Wan and Anakin are having their fight out on what's it called? What's the planet that they're on? Starts with an M.
Great question.
Machu Picchu? I'm just kidding. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. You know the lava scene where they're
Sasaki.
fighting, and he's like right before they start
I
fighting.
love that scene so much.
No, I love this scene. Just the thing that makes zero
Szechuan?
sense to me. Szechuan?
You got some Szechuan sauce?
Szechuan sauce?
Dude,
And
Sam walks in my house when we go to do this podcast, and he's just watching episode 3.
Yeah, that's true. Sam, I forgot Sam was watching it as he was walking in. He's like, I got 30 minutes left. Hold on.
Still haven't finished it.
And
That-
he didn't even finish
didn't
it.
even finish it.
I
I was
was like
legit-
a recap on the TV.
Might be a little illegal, but I was definitely watching on the drive here.
Anyway, so there's that scene. So like at the beginning of the scene before it happens, he's like, "Don't make me," like Obi-Wan to Anakin is like, "Don't make me do this, Anakin." He's like, "You were my brother. I don't want to hurt you." He's like, "Don't make
See,
me do
it's
this."
not as deep as you think it
He's
is.
like, "You were my brother."
He's
He's
literally
like, "I don't want
choking
to
out
hurt
Padme.
you." Yeah, I know. I
He's
get
like
it.
mid choke on Padme. He's like, "Don't make me do this to you." And it wasn't like, "Oh, Anakin, you're my son.
You know
Don't
what I'm
make
saying,
me do
though?
this to
Like-
you."
like-
it was like,
like-
Anakin, you're literally choking out your pregnant wife. Don't make me do this to you.
No, like, I totally get what you're saying, and it's definitely a me thing. Like no one, like very few people feel the same. It feels like they put way too much emotion in it for him to be like, "Don't make me do this." He's like, "You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you," and then like 5 minutes later, he ruthlessly cuts off all but one limb and leaves him there burnt to a crisp.
Because he was about to kill Padme.
No, I get it, but here's the thing: if he loved him, like, yeah, 100%, you got to
Nah.
take that. You got to take that bitch out. But also, if you, I mean, I know it totally messes up the story.
He
Nah,
was literally
'cause-
going
no,
evil.
my
He
thing
murdered
is-
a bunch of kids.
That's
He
what
was
I'm
gonna
saying.
Kill Padme.
That's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't Obi-Wan just finish him?
Well,
He
but-
thought
I
he
get it
did.
because
He thought he did.
no, he didn't. He would have put him out of his misery if he loved him.
Or he's gonna make him
he
suffer.
loved him, so he didn't want him to die, but he was gonna like make sure he didn't
The
kill again.
the only reason that they did not kill him is because it would have ruined the story. They had to do it,
No
and they
shit.
no. I mean,
I just
you know what I'm
don't- I just
saying?
don't think it was like a.
It could have been done better. Is my
get,
thing.
I
Is
get
my
what you're
point.
saying. 100% do. I just don't think it was as blindsided as like, oh, we need to finish. We need to not break continuity like that. I agree. That was definitely like, how do we do this without breaking
If, to me,
continuity?
it feels like they wrote
I
that
just
scene and they're
don't
like,
feel-
"Oh shit, he can't die." Like that's Darth
yeah, I
Vader.
just don't feel like it was as
Yeah, and like neither of
big of
them
a
can
deal.
die because
Yeah.
they're both.
like I know they had to talk of like we can't break continuity. I just don't think it was one of those like really bad things. Like I think they did it decently well. Not amazing, but I think they did it decently well. It explains why he had to, become Darth Vader.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't mind that at all.
I don't know.
Him
Like,
chopping everything off.
Yeah, because even when you
Yeah.
see Darth Vader in the original trilogy, like he's scarred and everything. So
Yeah.
that gives a little bit of an explanation of
yeah,
why.
no, I get it. I just feel like it could have been done a little bit better. But like,
I mean, I agree with
see,
you.
I like Darth Vader. I
understand.
like Darth Vader in Empire in like the beginning of A New Hope, because like he's like homeboy's ruthless.
Yeah,
Like he's ruthless.
I
He's
mean,
he's
Anakin's
choking
ruthless.
people out, tossing them into walls, like no care. And then at the end, he's like, "Oh shit, that's my son.
yeah. I don't.
I
Really
can't
like
kill that fool." I'm like, bruh, let him be evil.
I agree with
Let
that.
him be evil. Like
I
I
agree.
like top tier Darth Vader is like Empire, and then
But at the same time, if you let him
like
be evil,
like full Revenge of the Sith,
Luke's
because like,
dead.
huh?
You let him be evil, and Luke's dead.
Yeah, I get
Because
it.
Luke cannot take on
But here's my thing: how
Darth Sidious.
how
and
sick
Darth
would the
Vader.
end of Revenge of the Sith be? Not Revenge of the Sith, Return of the Jedi. How dope would Return of the Jedi be if like no one would have expected it? If like Darth Vader would just kill Luke. He's like, all right, I'll just kill my son. I don't care. Like, let him savage.
Yeah,
Let the bad guys win. That's why I want I don't think they're gonna do this because it's Disney and like.
I don't know. I think I think you're gonna be surprised.
I don't think that.
I don't think they're gonna have the same character arc.
See, like
I like that they turned.
I like that they turned Rey bad. Apparently, you know, we get that tease. I'm like 90% certain though that since we got the tease that she's got the red lightsaber, she's not staying bad.
Yeah.
Or she didn't really go bad or something. There's no way they would have shown it to us.
I agree.
If it wasn't true, which kind of makes me disappointed because I think that would have been dope.
Should we go ahead and talk about the spinoffs real quick and then give our
let me finish this thought real quick.
Okay. Go ahead.
What I want to happen, like, let Kylo be ruthless. Like, let him destroy shit. Like, let him take out planets. Kill every single main good character. Like, don't give him maybe kill him. I'd be okay with him dying. Don't redeem him.
Yeah, like, make the dark side what the dark side should be.
Yeah, let him be full dark side. Like, don't, like... Dude, that's what doesn't make sense to me about this. Is like the ones that get redeemed are the ones that are so far dark. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like they've been dark side for so long. Why would they go back?
Like Darth Vader. Like Darth Vader. Like you're saying,
he has no reason to go back.
Anakin literally kills hella kids.
Exactly.
Almost kills his wife.
Like he was savage in that moment.
Like savage before he's even in Darth Vader. And then
I like how that's
Darth
totally
Vader,
forgotten. Like that's totally forgiven.
Like super savage.
Like you know what I mean though?
Yeah.
Like I'd be okay with if Kylo Ren dies. Like. Even if I'd even be okay if the good guys win, but don't redeem him. Do not redeem Kylo. Just let him be evil. Let a bad guy be a bad guy. Like, I hate redemption stories. To me, redemption stories they ruin movies. Not everybody's got to have a good side. Some people.
I kind of agree with that.
Some people just don't.
Like some people don't.
Some people are bad
that's
people.
reality. Some people are just cocks. Like we've all met them.
Yeah.
Like they might think they're doing the right thing.
Now. Like I don't. Yeah.
Like
Ethan.
What? Are you saying that I'm just a straight up cock? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I mean,
a small one, but yeah.
No, you said never mind. But like you know what I'm saying? Like I really but honestly, like ideally, like this next movie for me, like ideal movie for me, Kylo turns Rey, and they just like they fuck the rebellion, and like they just. There's maybe a little bit of rebellion.
You're not getting that.
I know I'm not.
I think they built Rey up as a Luke.
I don't know.
And Luke
really
was
want her to go bad.
Luke was cynical,
You're
but
not getting
he
both
was
of them
never
to go
going to
bad.
go to the Sith, and I think that's how Rey is.
You're never going to get both of them
she's
bad.
a Luke.
Not
I don't care if I don't care if they don't go bad. Just don't make Kylo good. Let him be evil. Give me a full evil character. That's what I want.
Okay, so thoughts on Rogue One, real quick. It's one of my favorite Star Wars
like it.
movies.
The
It was
only
my
thing-
favorite till I rewatched the
I can't
OG.
put an input in on it.
Now Empire's
You
my
didn't
favorite.
watch Rogue One?
We watched that recap before, and definitely do not remember watching Rogue One.
I don't like Rogue One.
Sorry.
There was one thing though in Rogue One that I absolutely love.
The Darth Vader scene.
Yes. So you know the
One
scene
of my
at the
favorite scenes in cinema. and
You
I'm
know
not
the
joking.
scene at the beginning of A New Hope, the very beginning, like like how the movie opens with Darth Vader, like the rebel.
It's a very weak scene of Darth Vader just going in.
The Rebel
You don't
Alliance,
really see him
they're
do
into
much.
the base and Darth Vader comes on.
Yeah, yes.
So the very end of Rogue One cuts to that scene.
That's pretty sick.
So like, you know the scene where Darth Vader walks through? That's how Rogue One ends.
That's
And
sick.
it is identical.
It's it's amazing.
It is on point. Like, I don't like Rogue One as a movie, but the ending of it, that transition is absolutely beautiful. Like,
That's
I
sick.
love.
I think it's amazing having a movie that picks up. That ends as soon as Episode 4 picks up. Like, I think it's amazing.
I like that. I think that's really good.
like it's not like this takes place right after. Like, it is
it's
immediate.
yes.
Picks up as Rogue One's ending.
Like if
Yeah.
you literally played them back to
Yeah,
back,
if you were to play
would
that-
just lose quality.
It's
over
really cool
anything.
watching
Yeah, for
Episode
sure.
4 and knowing that, like, as soon as Episode 4 is getting picked up, that's like as soon as the Death Star plans were
I
being
will say,
picked
I
up.
guess I mean, I'm indifferent about Rogue One. I think it could have been a lot better, but like
They had. Do you care
The
if we
bat-
spoil it?
No, I don't care.
Like
They
the
had
bat-
balls to kill off all of their.
that's what I was
main
gonna. That's
characters.
exactly what I was gonna say. Every single main character that we got introduced to dies.
That's pretty sick.
Every
I do
single
like that.
one. There is no survivor. The only people that survive in the movie that are on the good side is R2D2 and C3PO because they're both
'Cause
in
they
it,
have
right?
to, yeah.
But they've already been in there.
Yeah,
they have to survive. But none of them get out. Like every single character dies. And
That's
then
crazy.
like so like that's pretty because like the bad guys win. So like that's
Yeah.
I like the movie itself. Like story wise, could have been a little bit better, but I like that they didn't really hold back too much on
Yeah.
it. And the ending scene is really dope for me. So like I really like that.
That's pretty
that
dope.
last fight on that planet was amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I really liked. I'm not sure exactly 100%. Chirrut Imwe, you know, the blind guy with the
Yeah.
staff who is force wielding. He's pretty dope. He's pretty
cool.
sick.
I like.
There
the
was
cast.
another.
Like I do like the
no,
cast.
the cast
a lot.
is good. Yeah, I mean, it's not my
Yeah,
favorite.
I need to watch it.
It's pretty good. I have it on. I mean, I don't know. I say I have it unless you borrow it. It's on Disney Plus. Just
Yeah,
watch it on Disney
I'll just
Plus,
watch it.
Everything is on Disney Plus except the two that Netflix still has the rights for.
which is Solo and
Last Jedi.
Solo's
Last Jedi.
good. Have you?
I have
You've seen it?
Solo's
I've yet to see Solo.
fantastic.
I actually-
I have hot
I
takes
want to
on
see
Solo.
it because Childish
I really,
Gambino's
really
in
liked it, dude.
Childish Gambino
Nuts.
fucking kills that
I
role.
love
Also,
Childish
Like
Gambino. I want to see
he
him.
is the saving grace of that film.
High key,
Like,
one
it
of the
is
most
wild.
talented people of this generation.
I would agree with that. I
Insanely
absolutely would
talented.
agree with that. Okay,
In
so,
all aspects
It's
of creativity.
crazy because I used to watch his old YouTube videos with like a couple of his friends, old sketch comedy he used to do,
He's funny as
and
fuck,
now seeing
dude.
him, he's a rapper. He's in Star Wars. Like,
Yeah.
Directs like he had that movie with Rihanna, and then he has Atlanta, which
Yeah.
is the TV show.
So Solo got a really bad rap. Solo did really bad, and I think the reason that Solo did really bad is because the actor who plays
Harrison Ford
Harrison or
plays Han.
who plays Han looks not too much similar like Han Solo. He doesn't really nail the mannerisms. His acting's really good though, but like he doesn't feel like Han Solo. But it's hard to compete with someone like Harrison Ford, and I think that's why I didn't do as well. But I would much rather them get a better actor than someone who looks like him and they can't act.
I think Solo was in the midst of Star Wars fatigue.
It definitely Solo hit right when people were like, maybe we didn't need the sequels. Maybe we should have left it alone.
Yeah, I
like
agree.
right
Yeah,
when
I
like
agree.
right
It was
when,
bad
when that
timing.
controversy was like up
was
and everyone's like
definitely bad
everyone was shitting on Star Wars. That's when Solo came out. So everyone went into it negatively.
Because people hated Last Jedi. and then
The
you had
story
Solo
is
come out.
phenomenal in it. It's honestly one of my favorite Star Wars films, and that's not a lot of people agree with me. I really enjoyed it. I will say so.
Isn't that the story of like how he did that run, like the Kessel Run?
Yes,
Yes,
it's the Kessel
dude.
Run. It's the Kessel Run story. It is nuts. It absolutely, dude. It kills the role. So we find out how he gets the Millennium Falcon, why he becomes friends with Chewie, why Chewie. So Chewie's with him because Chewie owes him his life. So he saves Chewie. Chewie was a slave, and like it shows that relationship and how that relationship came to be, which is super interesting. I thought they killed it, but Donald Glover.
Nuts.
Man, 100%. What's his name? The
Character?
no, that's Lando. The guy who played him originally. Cannot think of his name.
I couldn't tell you.
Are you looking it up?
Tell you.
No.
Oh, well,
I can do it.
look it up. Anyway, it's his name's right on the tip of my tongue, and I know it. But anyway, if you watch like his scenes from Lando's scenes from what is his name? It's bothering me. I'm not going to be able to continue this conversation until Sam pulls it up. So we're patiently waiting.
Billy D. Williams.
Billy D. Williams. That's right.
Oh.
So Billy D.
Why
Williams.
didn't I know that?
Yeah, no, I knew it was on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, so if you were to watch Billy D. Williams, a Billy D. Williams scene and a Donald Glover scene, both as Lando, indistinguishable. Other than you can tell who, like, when it was filmed.
Yeah.
But, like, voice, mannerisms, facial expressions, he knocks it out of the park. Honestly, probably the best recasting I have ever seen. Like, absolutely. It is wild. He kills it. He is the saving grace for that film.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
pretty much what everyone
nuts.
kind of agrees on.
Oh my god. Like, I really enjoyed his performance in it. He absolutely killed it. What time are we at?
We got a couple more
You want to
minutes.
do the Mandalorian now?
Yeah, you guys need
All
to
right,
get into that.
Real
100%
quick,
spoiler
real quick.
territory right now.
Okay, what do we think of Star Wars?
Meh.
I don't know.
What do you
Sam
mean,
hates
man?
it.
Do we want to
Dude,
rank?
I love-
do we
I
wanna
love
rank
Star
the
Wars.
8? I want to rank the 8.
Like in
I can't-
order?
I couldn't give an opinion at this stage.
It's It'd take too much time. It'd take too much time. Yeah.
I think we're all different levels. I think Ethan's not a fan.
Agree.
I mean, Sam's not a fan
I'm more
of
a
Star
fan
Wars.
of the.
I love it.
I'm getting into it. I really enjoy it, but I'm still kind of on that middle. Like I'm going out to buy more merch and study lore, but I'm still kind of.
I think I lean more
and
towards
Ethan
the
is
prequels.
like,
I'm really big into it. Like I super love Star Wars. I think it's great. I don't think it's at the level everyone says it is.
yeah.
So I'm not that diehard
That's
of a
my
fan.
biggest thing
But,
about
like
it.
I love it, but like some of the fans are nuts. Like, but like
I think it's overhyped. That's my biggest
touching on
thing.
Rogue One. So like you get this real quick. This just because I was talking to my brother about this, and it like really bothers me about how some people can be not necessarily Star Wars fans, because you get this with every fan base, but like. So one of the least favorite things that most people like was the actress. I cannot think of her name, but the actress who played Rose in Rogue One. No one liked her character.
You mean Last Jedi?
Was Rose Last Jedi? Yeah. Rose. Yeah, Last Jedi. That was Jen.
It
Never
made me
mind. I got
mad
it
how
confused.
people hated on her so much. She
People-
wasn't that bad.
People hated on her so much, and like you are 100% entitled to your opinion to not like a character. You can state that as much as you want, but it got to the point she was getting bullied, she was getting harassed, she got death threats because
That's
people
nuts.
hated her character
People
so
are
much.
insane.
Yeah.
That is 100% not okay, and like it bothers the hell out of me.
Yeah, same.
Like if you love something that much to where an actress's portrayal of a character that you don't like bothers you so much to where you feel the need to harass them, bully them, and even send them death threats online, you need to reevaluate your life as a person.
I
It's like
agree.
that is
100%.
super fucked up. Like she deleted all her social medias for a time
Yeah.
because she got she felt unsafe, and like that is like no, I mean it's not just Star Wars fan base. Every fan base gets that. You get that with everything,
agree.
but like definitely Star Wars
I'm
is
in
the most
JoJo
recent.
fan base, and
Like
that's kind of,
definitely
like,
Star
wild.
Wars is the most recent to do it, and probably that's one of the bigger ones. But like if at ever point you find yourself, hating a character, an actress so much,
Or a podcast.
or a podcast so much, and you hate them so much where you feel the need to type them personally, if it's solely your sole dislike of them is solely based on a character they played,
That's
and
bad.
it bothers you so much where you feel the need to message them, leave a comment, something hateful, and it's not because of anything they've done personally. Like honestly, you can fuck off. Like that is just, I don't understand how some
I
people can
agree.
be like that. Like you cannot like a actress, or you cannot like an actor or a celebrity, but if you don't like them, at
Just
least
don't
have
like 'em.
well, also at least have a personal reason. At least have it something that person specifically did that you don't agree with.
Or you
If
can just
you're
like
only-
not like you can just not like
Yeah, I
someone,
mean, that-
but you don't have to like attack them for
You know,
it.
yeah,
Like
I
I don't
really-
like Brent. I'm not over here like threatening Brent's life every
But
day.
like you get what I'm saying.
Only like
if
every
you're-
other day. It's
but
like
if
not
you-
that big a deal.
I mean, I'm not saying it's okay to attack someone or call them out online, but like if for whatever reason you feel the need to, at least maybe do it something that they've done personally. Maybe at least something that person themselves has done. Not over a character they played on a TV show or
Yeah.
a movie.
Agreed,
Because like
agreed.
13 Reasons Why, there is this character, she played an absolute bitch in the show. Like she was a bully. The actress who played her, she like same thing. She got death threats. She got bullied for a character she played in a TV show.
and that's what she's supposed to do in the TV show. Like that's what's nuts.
Like that's ridiculous. But anyway, we're gonna wrap it up. Talk about the Mandalorian.
Yeah,
Spoiler
Sorry,
territory.
big spoiler territory.
I didn't want to wrangle you in, but
No, I could have gone on that topic forever because like
Yeah,
I
we're
get
on a
heated about
strict
that because
time
that's just
schedule.
that's so rough. But anyway,
Real quick, spoilers for Mandalorian episode 2 and 3. If you've seen 2 and not 3, just don't watch. Like we're not gonna
Or
stick to
listen.
a
Don't
structure.
listen either.
Yeah, just like well, we're on YouTube technically, but if
yeah, but there's no video though. You're not unless you're staring at a blank screen. Anyway,
either way, yeah.
Um,
If you've seen 2 and not 3, just don't listen. Just we love you. We love Star Wars.
If you've
Have a
seen
good-
three,
Well,
if you've seen three and not
hold up.
two, you should probably
if you've
watch two.
seen episode 4 will be coming out tomorrow at the time this drops. So that's weird to say
Yeah.
because it came out yesterday. But yeah, because this is Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving again. But anyway,
we will touch on episode 4. Wait.
We are thankful for you guys.
very thankful. But so episode, I don't know. Dude,
So spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Spoilers. Go
dude,
away. We love you.
Episode. I need a
turkey.
recap of episode 2 because I can't remember. It's just because I freshly watched episode 3.
Episode 2.
Episode 2, all you
basic-
need to know is Baby Yoda.
Baby
No, we see that at
Yoda,
the beginning of episode 1.
and then they go in and all
Actually,
his
there's a
ship
theory.
gets stolen
There's
by
a
the
theory that
Wookiees
actually. So
and the
everyone.
Jawas.
the Java scene was hilarious to me. But see, here's the thing. So it was super funny to me, because, so like the scenes in The Last Jedi, where there was forced comedy, and it wasn't that funny.
Yeah.
Mandalorian, super funny, not forced at all.
Yeah.
It was natural humor. That's what I really digged about it.
I'm really enjoying The Mandalorian.
It is honestly one of my...
The comedy's on point.
It's definitely one of my favorite TV shows, and it is slowly reaching itself to probably one of my favorite pieces of Star Wars cinema.
I agree.
Episode 3, I'll have to reevaluate. I got to rewatch everything. Episode 3 of The Mandalorian, though, honestly, at this point in time, I could probably say it is my favorite piece of Star Wars cinema to date.
That's nuts.
It is wild.
That's nuts.
It has John Wick vibes.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That episode is...
I might binge it tonight.
Dude,
The whole
it would only take you an hour and a half,
I might
hour
binge it
40.
tonight.
It's not that long.
Might binge it
That
tonight.
episode is absolutely insane.
That whole Mandalorian conclave where they all come in.
Like,
and
I'm
they're
not
like,
even like that
Ooh.
episode is fucking wild. Like, it is absolutely insane. I loved... I'm gonna watch it again tonight. It is wild. Like, I was speechless. Like,
I love
it
how
is so good.
He breaks the code because he's starting to like, because Mandalorian Bounty Hunter way is like, you don't ask questions, you kill, you do whatever.
you get your bounty, you get out.
Yeah.
Essentially,
Like,
you get your bounty. Like,
He actually cares of what happens to the baby, which don't get mad. We'll call him Baby Yoda until we're given a name. That's just what we have to
dude,
call him.
people, okay. Fuck people who say he's not Baby Yoda. Fuck you. Get out of here.
I get a little
like,
iffy
honestly,
about
no,
it,
piss
but
off.
I
Like, it
understand.
makes me so angry because
What are you supposed to call it?
What
'Cause it doesn't have
exactly?
a
That's
name,
my point.
right?
What the hell
It
else
doesn't
are you
have a
supposed to
name.
call
The
it?
director was even like, it's okay, dude.
Yeah, no, like, so it doesn't have a name yet. It's clearly, obviously, of the same species as Yoda. That species has not been named anywhere in Star Wars canon whatsoever. So, and when you say Baby Yoda, everyone knows it is not a young Yoda, and everyone knows who you're referring to.
Yeah.
So, when I say Baby Yoda, you know what I'm talking about. Don't look at me and say, well, it's not technically Baby Yoda. I know it's not fucking Baby Yoda.
I get a little
but also,
upset
there's a
sometimes
theory.
because there's some people that think it's Yoda, and I'm like,
If you think it's okay, if you're talking to someone that think it's Yoda, you can correct them.
Yeah.
But you don't have to be like, "Who's not Baby Yoda?" You can say,
Exactly,
"Well,
yeah.
I mean, you can do it." It's like, no, this takes place after. Like, that's all you have to do.
yeah, that's
But,
what
like,
I say to people. I'm
Every
always, like,
time I see a fucking Baby Yoda meme online, there's always someone in the comments that says, "Who's not Baby Yoda?" I'm like, "Fuck off."
yeah,
Like, let me, like, you know what we're referencing. Leave it alone.
yeah, I agree.
Like, it
I
really
agree.
makes me upset. All right, I think that's
just
I
real
think
quick.
that's the
like,
end of our
the episode 3 was insane.
episode 3
I-
was absolutely
I love
nuts.
how he has like some character to him. He's starting like more and more. He starts to not just become like the epic action hero. He's really good at what he does. And that whole scene where he's going into that ex-Empire kind of like place, and he's just like going through and killing everybody.
Dude, that was wild.
Because there's points where he gets his butt kicked, but there's also times where like he,
Yeah,
wrecks.
that's the thing. I was really kind of concerned because like they were, there's so many other of the other bounty hunters going after him, and I was like, are they really gonna overpower this dude? Is he really gonna be able to take out, roughly 50 bounty hunters while holding a baby? And I was like, fuck. I was like, I don't know. And then they didn't. They didn't overpower him. Like, it was crazy. Yeah, no, it was nuts.
But yeah, thanks. We are going to go see Frozen 2. So,
But you already know that.
yeah, you know that.
Because
you know
that will be out earlier this week.
You've heard me talk about how much I love it. To making a bold prediction.
I really hope you don't like it because I
Dude,
heard it's
I've
bad.
heard- no,
and I know
I
Brent's
haven't.
so excited for it.
Ethan, the opinion we got, I don't trust him.
You don't
Dude,
trust it anymore?
I've seen one of my best friends saw it, and she's like, best movie of all time. She's like,
Really?
not best animated movie. She's like best movie.
All right,
I've seen.
I'm hyped.
And then
We'll see. I guess it's really weird because like
they'll
you'll
have
know
our
our opinions before we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
Hold
a little
on. What
nuts.
the fuck?
Little
They
nuts.
will know how we feel about this movie
Well, nuts.
before we
So
all
we'll see.
1,500 of you.
I'm pretty.
Thank you for listening.
1,200 actually.
Oh
Only
shit!
1,200.
Where's the
Oh, yeah.
thing? All right. Are you ready to bring it?
Yeah, we'll see you guys later. Check out the Patreon. Check out the socials. Tell us what
Happy
you like.
Thanksgiving. I'm
Happy
gonna plug them real
Thanksgiving.
quick. Follow us on Instagram at The Uncultured Opinions. And follow us on Twitter at The UO Podcast. See you all next week.
All right, that's a wrap.